Refresh. Yep. Okay. Dude. Fuck. Not the one I wanted to open. It's been ages, bro. I I know, guys. I know. It's been a while, dude. It's been a while. I know I keep saying that like every time I take these longer breaks or whatnot. I really did not intend to take this long of a break. I think I tried to stream like a few times during the week or whatnot. I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Dude, it's awful. Ah, God. But yeah. Anyways, right. Obviously, you see the thumbnail. Uh, I think today is just gonna be like a more chill stream, because it's like KP, right? I feel like isn't like a person that I've talked extensively about. I don't know what's gonna be in this call because unlike some people, I didn't pre-watch it, Lamau. Um, but yeah, it's evil, actually evil. But yeah, dude, it's been years. It's been years. I don't even know how this stream's gonna do it, dude. I'd never stream this late. Dude, I meant to like take a 1 hour nap and then just woke up 5 hours later. This is awful. I'm like, you know what? I'm bored. No one else is awake right now, so might as well. Might as well, right? Get back into like, the flow of streaming a bit. But, dude, it's awful stuff, dude. Genuinely evil. But, yeah. Let's see. A few things. Let's see. I guess I should just talk about this anyways. So, I am a little annoyed. I'm just gonna banter about some other things before getting to the topics. But I'm a little annoyed right now. I feel like I have to like scrap the Birdie Associates video. Cause essentially, right, there'll still be like, Birdie related stuff coming out from me soon. But every person I have tried to get an interview with has either declined or ran. And it's like, at this point, I don't know. Because, like, the problem with, like, allegations and, like, the whole Birdie sphere is a lot of it, right, if I'm going to be blunt, is either testimony or is evidence lost to time. And it's really annoying. Because it's like, I want to, like, cover it because there's genuine freaks in the community. But, for example, right, this person wasn't even going to be in the video. Yo, what's up, Star? But yeah, the thing is, right, this would have been a separate video. But there's this person called, like, Silly Alvin, right? And normally, I don't really care what the farmers do, right? I really don't give a fuck. But there was like, one idiot on the farmers, right? Like, okay, to, like, basically give you like the whole thing. Silly's Alvin was a person that was like allegedly a groomer, and like their server was like very problematic with the topics they would talk about with minors in it. And there was a difference between a main server and a private server, right? You would only get to be into this private server if Silly Alvin deemed you trustworthy, right? And don't get me wrong, they're pretty disgusting. I'm not gonna lie. Like, what's even happened in the server, I think, is disgusting, but not enough, I would say, to prove that there are direct groomers in there. Like, people that, like, are doing this to harm kids. And I think that's kind of, like, where it fumbles. Now, what's annoying is, there was someone who was doing a gay op on them, which is fine. If you want to, like, get evidence on the server, then fine, whatever, so be it, right? But they kind of, I think it kind of, like, got fucked up. Because it's like, essentially, there's this one screenshot with a person named Quinn, right? And you see, Quinn, okay, was a person that was very obviously joking. They just DM'd someone and said, I'm going to groom you, right? But it's so obviously in the context of a joke. And how do the farmers react to this? Well, we got to put on a full-on attack and fucking dox Quinn. All right. And it's like, okay, that's a little extreme. But this led to Silly, right, essentially nuking not only their main server, but their private server. I And now all the evidence where they were like a threat to kids is just kind of like, besides the Google documents, which I don't know how much that could prove. I haven't really seen the documents myself. I saw a lot of drives and shit. But a lot of evidence is now lost because of that fumble. And I'm kind of pissed. Because I was going to make a video about like the Silly Alvin shit by itself. Because Silly Alvin, I think, is genuinely like a fucking degenerate that should not have a platform. But thanks to how this went about, yeah, I mean, Kiwi farmers, but like, it's crazy. It's fucking insane. So now, a case where a genuine, like, alleged groomer is now gonna get away with it, like, you know, scot-free because of how these people fumbled it. I fucking hate and despise, right? Like, I don't care, right, okay, to be very clear, I don't care if you like talking about Birdie lore. I don't care if you like watching it. It's some people that get involved that fuck shit up. Like, I think that is a genuine fuck up. It is really annoying. Because it's like, now, like, let's say, what if, like, you know, Silly Alvin was, like, a 100% confirmed groomer? I'm only saying that because I haven't, like, seen enough to, like, you know, say that they are for 100% certainty. There's probably some documents I could look at, but, like, that's just where I'm sitting right now. But what if they were, right? Because of this fumble, a child predator just unironically got away. And it pisses me off a little bit. It kind of pisses me off. Because now, I can't really do shit with that. The servers are gone, and the documents and drives don't have enough for me to, like, make a conclusive video about it. So it's like, fuck me. And if I can't even make a conclusive video, you already know, like, it goes without saying that there's not even enough for a legal case here. Like, fuck my life. But, it's so annoying. I don't know. I feel like some Birdie A-loggers should just not get involved. Because now a alleged child groomer just, like, got away with it. This is so fucking annoying. Yeah, we love to see it. Oh my god, he's playing Terraria, that's me, yep. But that was a Silly Alvin video, right? You see, afterwards, which is kind of annoying, like, this was like a video I was working on, was the Birdie Associates video. And to be blunt, the people who I was going to talk about originally were people, like, there's going to be 4 people. Because, admittedly, yes, I think I've been very clear, I'm going to make coverage on Queen, because I got an interview with them, and that should actually be coming out soon. It's annoying because I got the most information on the person who's just like an idiot compared to the alleged child groomers, and I'm kind of upset about it. But Queen will have its own video in the Raw Call uploaded someday, pretty soon. But for the Birdie Associates video, it was going to include people like it was going to include what was it, like Heimguts? Heimguts was going to be in there. I reached out to, like, Julian, I was gonna reach out to Jay, and admittedly, I was gonna try my shot at Toxikai. Toxikai is fucking disgusting in my opinion, from what I've seen. But, I don't know, the thing is, like, Toxikai is like a mess of allegations. Because I wanted to, like, you know, actually finally, like, make things substantial and sturdy. But, I don't think that that's gonna happen. Because I think the thing that they could have had on Toxikai that could have been the smoking gun, nobody decided to fucking archived. Because apparently, this is a huge allegedly, so take it with a grain of salt. Again, another W for the Birdie A-loggers. Toxikai, when they were 17, allegedly groomed a 12-year-old. And how this went out was, like, there was a 12-year-old online that posted a video about their experiences, right? But I think they got freaked out or something because something possessed them to take down the video. To be fair, they're 12, the internet's a big thing, and it could scare you, right? No one thought to archive the evidence. There's no archives of the video anywhere. And it's like, it's just assumptions of, like, you know, what's, like, happened. Like, a lot of people saw it, but, you know, being a witness to something that you can't even prove anymore doesn't do shit for anybody. It is actually counterproductive. So it's like, honestly, it's kind of annoying to get involved in, like, anything Birdie related, because it feels like nobody knows what they're fucking doing. And to be honest, it kind of makes sense when you clock it together that a lot of these people are probably kids. So it's like I'm not shocked, but it is really fucking annoying. Okay, that like they can't even like handle like like the people that are like a-logging this person for years can't even do like the basics. It's like fuck my life, man. I I don't know, man. It's tedious. I will say it is definitely 100% tedious. Fuck me. Hold on. So they fumbled nothing so bad that nothing got out, and everyone's just kind of guessing. See, that's kind of like the pinnacle of like birdie dramas, like with, and that goes for orbiters and just the dramas in general. A lot of it is like for people explaining what they saw from memory, but not being able to prove what they saw, and that's annoying. Okay, that is genuinely fucking annoying. All right, do you have any idea how infuriating that is? Because that saying I saw it, right, is not enough and like to make like a proper video on it. Yeah, the most you'll have is confirmation through means of shared testimony, honestly. Yeah, that's why it's so fucking annoying, Kalu. Because it's like, I don't want testimony. I want evidence. But it's like, even like, I'm admittedly, even when it comes to Birdie, there are claims against Birdie that people are just only going to be like having testimonies for. And it's like, well, excuse me here. Like, we don't do that. This is not how we do shit. I know like Artcom has like a little bit of different standards, right? When it comes to like dealing with cases like this sometimes. And it's like I get it, right? I'm kind of used to people being like extremely word of mouth in this community. Like this was like before I joined, right? But I can't tell you how annoying it is coming from the basic standards because I think, it's crazy because the standards I have feel like it should be like basic standards. I feel like if you're going to talk about allegations publicly, you should have evidence to back it up. But that sounds like common sense to me. But it's like some of these people can't even grasp that concept. Some people go off of assumptions and testimonies and word of mouth. And it's like, do you have any idea how annoying that is? And admittedly, there's going to be things I just realistically don't care about in the grand scheme of things, dude. Like, I'm never going to make a Birdie video, to be blunt with you guys. Because it's like, I feel like Birdie has been kind of like overdone. I'll post Birdie related things. Don't get me wrong. I've done lots of Birdie coverage on my live streams at this point. And as well as like, I mean, posting that call with Queen, I think was like, probably the most involved with Birdie I was going to get, if I'm going to be real with you. Like, I don't see myself directly getting in contact with Birdie. There was a chance, like, I think, recently that someone was going to ask for me, that had contact with Birdie, but I'm going to be so real. They're so paranoid about everyone and everything. That's like, I'm just not going to get a direct confrontation with them. Because I wanted to be fair. If I was going to, like, talk about allegations of, like, what they've done with other people, apparently, I wanted to at least, despite me not liking Birdie, at least hear them out to get their side of the story. Right? But, fuck me. Oh, thank you for the 2, Lady Nerd Artist. The Bing Bong. But yeah. The ACC really needs to take notes from the main CC because a lack of evidence for a lot of things is incredibly irritating. Yeah, Birdie's been overdone. People have been saying that for years and still stuff coming out. Well, you say that, right? But it's like, I'm gonna be so real, right? Birdie directly hasn't really done anything new. Like, my call, even like the call I uploaded on my channel, right? Where it's the confrontation with Queen. That was brand new, sure, but that happened back in December. Birdie is kind of like a ghost right now. Birdie, like how I described it before, is Birdie essentially exists in rumors right now. It's like they're like the talk of the town. They don't even do that anymore. But like, the only reason why Queen even got attention at all is because it was a way to keep tabs on Cinnabar and Birdie on a weirder level. It honestly just got like more petty and like gay. But I guess like realistically, do we really need to know that Birdie can't clean up in their house, dude? Like, is that really as important as like the other things, dude? Like, I don't know, man. It's very tedious and annoying. I'm gonna touch you. What's up, Gilded? Yeah, I'm not. Yikes, get mocked. But yeah, no, it's annoying. The only thing Birdie related that's gonna come out from me now that I can say for 100% certainty is gonna be Queen. The video and the fucking the call, which yeah, because I had like a 30-minute confrontation call with Queen and asking about all their allegations and shit. The video should be fine. I want to get like another video out first before I even start production on that, but I have everything I need for it. Oh, thank you for the 2. Lady Nerdist again. The ACC and commentary both overdid content. Boring. Real. Yeah. Even that call described things that happened months before it was recorded as well. No, exactly, right? It's like, it only, to be fair, right? I get why, like, some people watched it. Because on one hand, right, it's like, it's already known stuff. But on the other hand, it's Birdie's response to the already known stuff. And it's like, admittedly, I think Birdie lies a couple times in it. I think Birdie was disingenuous when they were asked if they had CP on their hard drive. Because I think they did, if I'm going to be blunt with you. I mean, what was it? Like, technically they would have had to. Because I think even when they were like, they're 18, they made an animation. They had something on their drawing pad to make a vent animation off of, like, someone's nudes, which is just fucking a whole other level of fucked up and weird. But, yeah, lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. It's kind of annoying, though, with them. It's been a year, Ace. Why are we still on this? Well, because I was making a fucking Queen video, and I'm talking about, like, how some of my other videos are just not going to be, like, in progress. Because, like, my Silly Alvin video, my Birdie Associates video, focuses on different people, mind you, are most likely not going to happen because, fuck me, dude. Just to leak this, right? To leak this. I don't know how much of you guys know Julian. You know that guy essentially turned me down because I'm dating Goat? Whatever that means, dude. Fuck me. Like, I think that that's a little petty, but, like, I don't know. I have no idea of, like, what Julian is like as a person, but they're one of the only people that, like, DM'd me back, right? But at the end of the day, it's like, I guess they said that they only accepted it at first because they were tipsy and drunk. I'm like, okay, buddy. Like, fuck this. Like, whatever. I mean, you know what? Fuck it, dude. Let me go back to my Terraria house and just show the DMs. Might as well, dude. It's whatever. The video is scrapped, but you might as well just... Might as well, dude. Whatever, right? Like, it's gay. I don't even know what to really make of them as a person right now. But, fuck it, right? Let's, leaking Ants DMs is awesome. Let me, where are they? They should be a little bit down here. Yeah, right here, I think. Oh, shit, okay. Oh, nope, sorry. Wrong person. Wrong person. Yikes. 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 Let's go back to leaking Ants DMs. Sorry, guys. Wrong person. I was thinking that was a different... no. Where's their name? Oh, oh, here we go. That's why. Okay. This is Julian, by the way. I said, hey, I know this is definitely out of the blue. I am someone who is looking through some controversies to do with Birdie and others involved. It is to my understanding that you were involved, so I was going to ask if you would be willing to accept on the record interview with me. Doesn't have to be right now, obviously, about your situation in this. If you decline, that's alright. Just figured if I was making a video, the least I could do is reach out. Right? Then we got, I wouldn't mind it. I don't really have a filter. Through, how did you find my tag? I wonder, Limphal. I said, I was told not to leak, but you can props guess, lol. Alright, I'll get the question set up, and we could work out a day that works best for both of us. I act like life is open source, so I stopped caring about how leaks, what's blank, and then, just dove. Alright, talk to you later, right? And then I get this. Okay, I fucking get this. Leak the Parlo DMs? Why, Lamal? Yeah, but anyways... Looking back on this, I was kind of tipsy that night and also curious, lol. I don't know if I really want to at least at the moment because I have been on a healing process and focusing IRL and just kind of nonverbal nowadays. It always kind of comes off as rude in a sense because you're a stranger and you didn't want me to tell me how you got my tag. I wasn't upset or anything, just curious. It just comes off as questionable, I mean, for full disclosure, it was your ex, dude. Like, I got it from Toshi, okay? Like, I think I kind of, like, insinuate that because, like, Toshi's, like, apparently been, like, spreading around, like, Julian's, like, tag before. So it's, like, that's why I said, but you could probs guess, lol, but I guess, whatever. But whatever. I don't have anything against anyone, and I'd rather put my mental health first. I hope you understand as I mean this respectfully. I'm in no way upset nor anything, just a civil person. I wouldn't mind making amends at all or reconnecting. Until then, respect my wishes. I just don't like the feeling that I'm less of a person, even if I have to accept it. It kind of comes off as dehumanizing, even more so since your own partner hates me, and I have no idea what you guys' intentions are, and I'd rather not come off as a bother or something. I mean, I kind of quit social media for a reason. I mainly accepted the for real out of curiosity, lol. Don't get people after me nor fight or whatever just because I want to put my mental health first. I mean, I don't really keep people who I don't know added for very long either, so it's not a personal thing. I wouldn't mind talking to you people, though, as long as it's civil and understanding, as I'm open-minded person who is open to perspectives. Once again, not personal, just saying this respectfully. Good day. And it's like, I don't know. There's definitely had to be like a little bit of a tide turn. Too much steak. Real, what's up, go? But, yeah, there's... Trans react that message. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that, Callo. But essentially, I'm not going to get an interview with, like, Julian or anything. So, I'm not doing that. Whatever. It is what it is. I tried. Okay. The most you guys are going to get out of me that's Birdie related at this point is Queen. And if I feel like it, I'll try to see if there's other people and avenues I could explore. But as of right now, all the people that I've kind of looked into are kind of just dead ends. And a lot of things just keep blowing up in my face. So, it's really annoying. So, yeah, anyways. I mean, it's whatever if Julian doesn't want to talk. Just be honest about that, dude. What do you mean you were tipsy and just curious? Like, they kind of switched their reasoning a little bit. And it's like, I kind of made my intentions clear. But it's like, something I don't like about, like, with it when it comes to this, right? It's just so annoying. Something I don't like when it comes to some of these people in the Birdie community, it's like, they will chat shit about Birdie for years, okay? They will talk about Birdie for years, ongoing, right? Act like, they're the, like, I mean, yeah, Birdie's bad, don't get me wrong, right? They'll act like they're the worst person. But, like, the moment you, like, mention, like, any of their controversies, they run. They run, dude. It's fucked. It's Ace better play better video games. No, Terraria is fine. Like, fuck off. But it's actually really insufferable, though. Because it's like, I'm trying to, like, get your side here. Like, I mean, whatever, dude. If this is what you want to do, then fine. It just kind of makes it feel pointless or whatnot. But no one wants to reach out and be talked about when it comes to their situations or even, like, their side on Birdie stuff. No one wants to. So, fuck it, dude. Genuinely, fuck it. I'm gonna be putting my energy to, like, others, like, people anyways, I guess. I definitely have plans for other people later. Because right now I have a video I'm making. Queen, I think, has been the one I've been the most public with as well. Because I cut, like, Queen from, like, the Birdie Associate stuff. Because I kind of realized a lot of the people were just alleged child groomers. And I'm like, I don't think that's fair for Queen. But yeah. It's annoying. Ace needs to play Sonic 06. Dead. No. No. I'll be home early to go into this. Yikes. Okay, buddy. Okay. This is awful. Why would you say that? That's... Now, this is actually evil. But yeah, now. It is what it is. Dude, fuck it, dude. Like, I don't know. I've been talking to a lot of people involved in this stuff. But it's like, I just don't think I'm realistically going to get much. So, even though I was looking forward to it, I still think it's a good idea and concept. If anything changes, I'll let you know, but I'm going to be so real. These people are cowards. They'll talk shit about this person for years, but, like, the moment you talk about any of their shit, it's scatter, run, the cops are here. Like, it's like that. It's whatever. It's kind of gay, but this is where we are. Yeah. What else was there? Let's see, I don't want this. I have, like, way too many banners at this point. Dude, I gotta stop getting banners. I keep killing... See, this is how you know it's bad. I want you to know, like, every one of these banners signify, like, 50 kills on, like, the same creature. Like, this is bad, okay? That means I killed like 200 green slimes. Yeah, ACC people are soy. What? Yeah, buddy. Yeah, no, it's just insufferable. Yeah, it's rough. But yeah, that kind of just puts a pin into that shit. There are other people I'm going to be looking into, more avenues I'm going to explore. Because I'm going to be blunt too. Even like, I fully intend to look more into Courtney Pete. Because on my last stream talking about Courtney, right? It was, like, pretty rough. But it got way worse than I expected it to, bro. Like, I have seen DMs where Courtney genuinely treats himself like a mother to like these teenagers, and it's like, dude, what the hell is wrong with you? Like, I don't know. Like, keep in mind, Courtney's like in their late 20s, by the way, late fucking 20s, and it's like, why the hell were you like, like, even by their own admission, they like talk to a 14-year-old or whatnot, like about like, you know, I called them like a pedophile, and it's like, well, I'm gonna be so real, Courtney. If I had a kid on the internet, right, and I was just finding out that, fuck, some like random like woman in their 20s is talking to them about orgasms and pleasuring yourself, yeah, I'm gonna fucking think that you're like a pedophile. Like, I don't think your intentions are good or rooted in anything noble. Like, that is, like, fuck me, dude. It's like, what did you expect? Like, genuinely, what the fuck did you expect? I can't, dude. Very socially adept, yeah. Actually, Courtney's in their early 30s. That's worse! That's worse, dude. That is genuinely worse. No, but, like, I fully intend to look into Courtney on a deeper level. Okay, I want to talk to them, for starters, but I want to do some research on them first. I want to research their internet footprint and have a call with them. Are they going to accept the call? Who knows? I have had a streak of people running from calls as of recently. So, we'll see how that goes. But that is just making my intentions pretty blunt. That is a person I am looking into. As for, yeah, it's like Queen's already done. Courtney's going to, like, you know, I'm just, like, having a couple people help me, like, sweep through some things of Courtney. Because there's a lot I have to go through with Courtney. It's a couple years of, like, an internet footprint. So, I just got to see, like, what's up. But it's genuinely fucked. I got a bit annoyed reading those messages. Well, yeah, because it's like, I mean, I don't want to give it any heavy labels, but I can understand how someone could translate that as, oh, Courtney's grooming. It's like, you're in your early 30s talking to like 14 to 16-year-olds, dude. And it's like, you're not obligated or in any way able to give sexual advice, even if it's like from a health class perspective. That you don't have the authority for that. And to be honest, I'm gonna be so real. What fucking health class teaches you to fucking masturbate? Like, when you were in 6th grade, did your fucking health teacher be like, alright kids, unzip your pants, I'm gonna teach you how to fucking do it, alright? We're gonna do this old-fashioned style. Like, that just fucking doesn't happen, alright? And the testimony is pretty fucking rough. So it's like, the 14-year-old literally alleges that Courtney told them to get, like, a shirt and to, like, press down there and, like, in a mirror to see if they're leaking. Motherfucker, what kind of fucking sexual health education did you take, dude? Like, who the fuck tells a kid to do that? And it's like, Courtney has, like, even said, like, outright, it's like, well, I mean, if the mothers is not going to teach them, then I might as well. It's like, dude, that is not your fucking job. You are not in that fucking position. That is not what you're for. You are a grown woman. These are not your kids. And to be honest, frankly, I can understand why one of them thought you were a pedophile, that you were talking to the kid like this. And, like, it doesn't help, right, that your response essentially to this publicly was like a PSA on your community post being like, if you think I'm a threat to minors, don't interact with me. It's like, you pulled a Doodle Tones unironically, telling people to set the boundary with you. Not that, like, the minor has to set the boundary. The minor has to, like, be sure that, you know, you're not a threat. They're a fucking minor, dude. Like, you genuinely, like, have pissed me off a little bit. Like, you are genuinely disgusting. I'm gonna be real. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. The only reason I don't call her a groomer is because of the internet pedants or whatever. Yeah, it's really weird. Real talk. I would be upset if my kid's school counselor was saying that shit, let alone some freak online. Yeah, genuinely, genuinely. I get a bit annoyed. I'll call you, Ace. I mean, if you want to talk, we could talk, Courtney Pete. Why not? I don't care, Gilded. If you want to come in and talk, Courtney Pete, let's do it. Yeah, let's fucking do it. I don't care. She pisses me off. Did. But yeah. Yeah, you're free to come in whenever, Gilded. I'll just be on Terraria. Fuck. But yeah. No, genuinely. It kind of pisses me off. Like, well, just more than kinda. It just it's a little bit more than just kinda, bro. It's extreme levels. Hold on, $5. Dude, I barely just discovered, goddammit, Malcolm, what an interesting person, so bad faith while trying to act wholesome is so off-putting. Lamau, kittens. I think it's kind of funny to call me a kitten, but it's whatever. It's gay. It's gay. Thanks for the 5, though. Dude. Gilded's... Oh, what's up, Gilded? What's up? Hey, pal.
So, if Courtney Pete got hit by a school bus, I wouldn't care.
Honestly, this is one of the times I just, like, don't really... I'm not gonna even, like, test you on you. I'm gonna be so real. Like, she... Like, I know it's vague, but she is definitely, like, you know, if we're not trying to give, like, any hard labels, at the very least, I think she is definitely a danger to minors. Because it's like...
Okay, in real life, let's throw the internet away for 50 seconds, okay?
Yeah.
In real life, if somebody I knew for a fact was talking to my kid like that, I wouldn't sit there and debate over what the label is.
Yeah, like...
I just shoot them. Like, like, this is an internet problem.
Yeah, like, that's a fucking 14-year-old, and, like, she's implied that she's had multiple, like, sex health-related questions because the mother just won't have these conversations with them. And it's like, that's not your fucking place. Like, that,
yeah.
Like, it's already, like, parents already, like, you know, I'm not a parent myself, but I understand, like, you know, parents already feel a little iffy that, like, the school even has to teach their kids sex health topics, let alone a fucking freak on the internet. Okay, like, fuck me.
Be more retarded, but also better, like both better and more retarded somehow. If she just called the kid's parents and be like, teach your kid how to masturbate. Like, that would probably be better off in this situation. The reason I'm mad about this is I had a very brief positive interaction with Courtney Pete. In Lio's server. I had no idea who the fuck this person was. I didn't know.
Unlucky.
Okay. And like, I find out later that person, only after she left the server, was related to Lily Orchard, which, by the way, I'm just going to throw this out there. I don't believe that Lily Orchard raped her or any of that. I don't believe the story. I just don't.
I mean, that's your belief. I don't know how I feel about it fully.
Well, there's no proof. So
well,
no proof.
That's gonna be every rape story, though, right? Like, I mean, that.
No.
Well, no, I mean, okay. Whenever there's a rape story, right? You gotta be honest, right, Gilded? Like, there's always gonna be testimony at the very least, and like, we have to see who's inconsistent.
Maybe I'm just a dick, but I automatically view testimony as not evidence. So that's my whole point of view on that.
How I feel about that is, I think, like, okay, I would say that that's probably like a baseless allegation, but I don't think a baseless allegation automatically equals false, personally, because like, something with rape, right? No one's gonna record a rape happening to them in real time.
Hold on. You want to know why? You want to know why I'm not dying on this hill, though? Because I'll just be fair here. I'm not going to die on this hill. I don't want to argue this too much further because we're talking about Lily Orchard, so I don't really care that much. Okay, if Lily Orchard gets accused of being a fucking child rapist, I mean, fine. I don't really care. However, at the same time, though, like, legitimately, yeah, like, I have just seen so many bullshit false, fallacious allegations online so many times.
No, that's fair.
That
Courtney's definitely a
that
false
I've-
accuser as well. So like I can understand why someone would think that, but the only reason why I'm like confident that she did is because I'm pretty sure when I went over the Brit logs, Lily pretty much just admitted to having sex with them. Like,
well, I mean, if she admits it, she admits it. So like that's the other thing. Like, but,
yeah, like
but,
she just to like be really like, you know, specific how she worded it, right? She said that she got kicked out of the house because she corrupted their perfect daughter. Which
what?
So apparently Lily Archer got like kicked out of the house for like fucking Courtney, according to like the text messages.
That is definitely a sentence of all time.
Yeah. So like that's the only reason why I'm giving like a little bit more credence to like Courtney's
That's
claim.
news to me. I never heard that before.
Well, to be fair,
that's crazy.
Brittany logs was more looked into recently, to be a little bit more fair. So it is kind of, yeah, I'll give you that. I mean, to be fair, right? Even if like that was like well-known knowledge, who the fuck's keeping up with Lily Orchard? We all know that they're like a bad person.
Especially since the Kiwi Farms thread is 1,800 pages long.
Yeah, I can't be fucked.
Like, yeah. And I only know that because people are sending me screen caps of me being mentioned in it. So,
yeah,
whatever.
Get mogged, I guess.
I don't fucking know. I fucking hate everything.
I mean, fair enough. But yeah. Dude.
Yeah, but no, I hate Courtney. I also, have you seen her I'm sure you've seen it. Her oh my god, my brain. Her Instagram. Have you seen that?
What are you specifically referring to? Because I might have not seen it recently.
Courtney Pete's Instagram.
Yeah, what about
like,
it? Like,
well, I mean, no, it just the Instagram, like it alone, like I think it tells me everything I need to know about the person.
Oh, that I probably haven't seen it, to be honest with you. Is it?
I mean,
is it bad?
It's nothing like. It's just, yeah. How do I put this? Whenever I see an Instagram like that, I tend to doubt everything that comes out of that person's mouth from that point forward. It screams, I need attention now. And because of that, I become very doubtful very quickly about basically everything. If Courtney Pete came up to me and said 2 + 2 = 4, I would be like, nuh-uh.
Yeah, I feel that way with you sometimes, to be fair, so I get it.
Fuck you, man. That's insane. That's crazy.
But yeah, I mean, fuck me. I don't know. It's like, not to be gay, but like I've already like talked with him about this too. I get like there's not like enough like, you know, evidence that like I think Lio was sent about like Courtney being like a groomer or anything like that, right? But personally, if I was sent those, and I've already been very blunt, I would have just removed her from there. Like the stuff that I was sent, like it's literally her admitting having like, you know, giving like sexual.
So I actually, so I spoke to Lio about that. So now I'm could be somewhat mistaken here, but I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly that Lio was not like the order of events were off, and he didn't actually receive any evidence that that person was a minor or any claim that that person was a minor. So when he read it, he was like, oh, so basically Courtney Pete is giving advice on masturbation to some random person.
I mean, I know he did say he missed something, but I'm pretty sure in the screenshots it's like they talk about like them being like 14.
Well, I mean, I had to have a long conversation with him about it, and like, how do I put this? Tie the leash around his neck and lead him to the water. Okay, like,
come here,
like he was missing like a large part of the point, and so like I had to like spoon feed that information. And then he kind of felt like a retard. So
Yeah, because like the only thing like I'll say about that is like it's one thing if he didn't read all the logs, but like I said this to him too. He was confidently proclaiming even publicly that he's like has all the context and's read all the DMs. So it's like it looks
that
bad.
is not good. Yeah,
It looks bad, you know, looking back at it, be like, oh, actually, I guess I didn't.
Not only that, Lio needs to get in the habit of not immediately defending AFABs.
Yeah, I mean, I think I kind of like get like, you know, giving like benefit of the doubt and like, you know, listening to hear someone, but like this was back in like last year of October. This was like technically like before I was really talking with Lio more. Like this would have been like Hippleton
He's not
era.
even he's going beyond benefit of the doubt and just full blown like blindly defending. Now he'll admit it. Like I've called him out on it several times, and he's admitted that like he needs to stop doing that.
Yeah,
and because it's bit him in the ass literally every time. Like there is no exception. So
yeah, because like
and
it looks bad, right? Like if you're making the point against Sai, which I think is a fair critique, right? If you're criticizing Sai for like, you know, having NSFW around minors, then keeping around a person who's literally had sexual talks directly with minors, whether you want to call it grooming or not, could be seen as hypocrisy. And it's like,
yeah,
it's which
or at minimum retarded.
No, yeah, for sure. And it's like that kind of bites him in the ass a little bit if he were to make that point, because it's like, it's as gay and annoying as it is for Sai to like, you know, bring it up. It's like they kind of have a little bit of a point here. If you're gonna make a point about the NSFW shit, right? Then why are you keeping around a person that has taught like a 14-year-old how to masturbate?
Although I will say there is a tiny difference in that she did in that NSFW room, that she added minors in. And I believe it was the NSFW room. I'm not 100% sure because I forgot that detail. But either way, there were minors in there. So she distributed what she called child porn in that server.
Yeah.
In a room with minors in it. So I'm just saying, like, at the very least, if we had to look at who's the worst in this scenario, you know.
Yeah.
At least Courtney Pete didn't distribute child porn.
And I'm trying to think because I think you see, I don't even think they get that one because I'm pretty sure I was looking through them.
My God.
I'm pretty sure they did platform Stockholm at one point to make a point. Same
oh
as...
my God, dude, what point could you possibly make? Like, dude, like I went out of my way to censor screen caps of that because I was afraid that some asshole would like type in every fucking character in the link.
Yeah.
I treated that like fucking cancer or the plague.
Yeah, I
like,
don't really understand why. Like, we get it, right? Like, Stockholm has, like, you know, this, like, content that you consider CP, but, like, censoring it makes you almost just as bad as the person who platformed it in the first place. Not censoring it, sorry, platforming it. Like, when, sorry, I fucked up the wording a little bit, yeah. Like, when Sai posted on Twitter, it's like, by your own admission, you posted CP on Twitter and in your Discord server. So it's like...
literal distribution, yeah.
So it's like
definitionally.
What are we doing here?
like, imagine making yourself worse than Destiny in like 2 seconds.
Oh God,
that's what happened.
That's rough, dude.
Yeah, so was the footage.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, it's like, because like honestly, with you, I don't even know because like on one hand, I'm a little tempted to say Courtney could be worse than Sai because my argument would be she's directly had these conversations with minors in personal DMs, which is a whole other level of severity. And it's like, there's no case of Sai teaching anyone sexual stuff. It's like,
right.
Are they both bad? I think, like, you know, they're both bad. I think you can have critiques against both, but if we're going to play a game of who's worse, it's like...
Well, if you're talking morals, like, the average person would probably agree that Courtney Pete's worse. If you're talking the law, then that's where the toss-up is.
Yeah,
that's where that's
it's
where
legality
the real
versus morality, right? Like that's essentially where it breaks down to. And it's like I'm definitely sticking to like a purely moral stance when I talk about Courtney being worse. Obviously, if you want to like make the legal argument, I think you could have like more on Sai probably. Yeah, I'd say.
Yeah, I'm more of a follow the law, not the morals person, but. Either way, I gotta run. I got 30 seconds before my stream starts. So.
Oh, you just want, yeah, high five. Have fun, buddy.
Yeah, I was just wasting time.
Thanks, buddy.
Stepdad. Ooh.
Oh yeah, just in time.
Just
Anyway.
Hello.
Yikes.
Later, pumpkin. Anyway, I gotta go. Have fun.
They left because you joined, by the way.
Can I bring in Dreamer?
Why?
I don't know, because it's funny.
What, is he in call right now?
He's in waiting room.
But I mean,
I'm literally here just to do that.
okay. I guess we'll.
Dang it, he left!
I mean, fuck me. I don't know. Maybe later.
The only reason I was here because I thought it would be funny.
Maybe later. Maybe later.
Maybe later. I will be up.
Yeah.
I will be stalking the chat. All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Let's see. Let me see. Let me read through some of these dodos. There's a lot of zombies on me, so hold on. Let me just clear that real quick. Too many flying critters, dude. Too many flying boys. Dreamer, what the fuck?
I was just talking in your server, and I overheard like Vlad say that Lio didn't know the kid was 14. And I was like, lies.
Well,
lies.
before we get into like some spurgy schizo thing, okay? Let me read through some dodos. Agent Nibbles, thank you for the 2 for I'm gonna need proof he sent CP post CP. What? Okay, so like we went over this like with if you're referring to Psy, we went over this like by their own admission they considered Stockholm to be CP and they posted it publicly on their Twitter. That's what we're referring to. If that's like what you're asking. And then they had like another dono for 5. Thank you again for the 5. Malcolm refers to his community members as kittens. That's why I put the quotation slots. Not me calling you one. No, I know it's not. Yeah. So, dude, Pumpkin ran. Dude, fuck me.
She wanted me in the server. She wanted me in the call.
Well, not in the server, but definitely wanted in the call.
Yeah,
All right, let me DM Pumpkin at Pumpkin. I'll let you guys have a schizo debate while I play some more Terraria. I gotta do some things anyways. Who even let you in? I don't. Do you have the role to just join?
Pumpkin. No, I think Pumpkin.
What do they expect me to Terraria? Because realistically, I've already talked about this. A lot of this stuff with Purgatory. I don't really give a fuck. I don't know. I'm not going to be cool with the lying freak. I mean, fine, that's whatever, Lio. I mean, I don't expect you two to be cool with each other. What do you mean? What do I want? Like, I'm not. You wanted him here, bro.
No, because I thought he wanted to debate someone and not me.
No,
apparently, you wanted to debate me, and apparently, you think that I wanted you in the server. Literally, I DM'd Ace saying that I didn't want you in the server because you were being mean to everybody.
I meant the call.
Let's dial it back.
Good.
Let's dial it back.
Don't lie on my name like that.
No. Let's dial it back. To be fair, Pumpkin, you did want to join the call, which is why I thought you wanted to talk to him.
Because Gilded was in here. I just wanted something.
Why would he want
content?
Dude, I mean, well then create it, buddy. Say hi.
No.
Now, and look at this fucker. Running! You're running! You're sweeping!
Oh my god, yes, I'm totally running.
Dude, see...
I totally don't have other things to do.
See, I think, right, I'm very blunt. I have, like, every criticism I said about Dreamer, I said, you know, to their face in a call, you know? Like, whether it's DMs or a call. I think, you know, to be real, Nightmare, to be real, little bro, I think you could be a fucking retard, okay? Like, if I'm gonna be very blunt, like, I'm genuinely just being real. Like, some of the things that you got into is really stupid, right? And I think it's genuinely gay. But, on that note, I mean, come on, Pumpkin. If you're gonna shit talk him in Purgatory, at least say hi.
Fine. Hello, Dreamer.
Hi, Pumpkin.
Am I done?
Okay, dude, how can you argue with this guy for 8 hours one day and 2 hours the other? But like calls, it's crickets.
8 hours,
dude. That was the first time Dreamer was in here. It was 8 hours.
I wasn't in there for 8 hours.
Well, not in the call, but like in DMs to Purgatory, like they were just getting bodied for 8 hours. Which I mean, to be fair, it's funny. Like,
I wasn't there the whole time.
Was that just the chat and not including the Glass Raven stream?
That was just the chat. The Glass Raven stream would have made it longer.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the Dreamer call was like
god.
3 hours, I think. You guys unironically spent fucking. You guys
8 hours.
You guys unironically, like, just like, you know, from Lion's community, spent half a day, and you know I'm guilty of it too. Like, we spent half a day arguing with this motherfucker. Okay, like that. What the fuck? Okay, and then he came back for 2 hours. I think the guy's a retard, but like other than that, I think he's kind of harmless, like in the grand scheme of things.
You can have your opinion on that.
I mean, okay, well, if you disagree that he's harmless, you would have to argue how he would be like a danger, right?
Well, I don't think he's a danger.
Well, yeah,
he's
that's
definitely not harmless.
Okay.
He made a whole video and tried to maliciously, and he admitted it that he was malicious with it. Tried to quote unquote post my face on his channel.
I mean,
which was completely wrong. I don't even know how you mix me up with a TikToker with thousands and thousands of subs. It doesn't even sound like me.
I mean, you're doing a funny voice or something. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, I mean, that's just like that kind of fucks you, Dreamer, because like research wise. But like the reason why I wouldn't like care too much about that is because if I remember correctly, your face is public though, right, Pumpkin? So like it wouldn't be a doxing thing.
It is.
So
I did.
So I don't know how we got that wrong.
No, I mean obviously that just makes him look like more like of an idiot, right? But it's like I don't know. I
am an idiot.
Well, yeah, you're a fucking retard.
Yeah, it's very obvious. I actually do have to go. I have
running.
That I need to be at.
You're running.
I'm not running.
You're running.
I have responsibilities.
You dragged this motherfucker into my call to run. Okay? You're running. Like, what the fuck? No one should argue with Dreamer. They should just bully him into removal from the census. Okay, Laya. Like, honestly, realistically.
At least we can agree on something.
Realistically, right? If you guys don't like Dreamer, I don't give a fuck. I really don't. It's fine. If you don't like him, you can do that. I don't care. It's funny if you guys want to argue in Spurgatory. It's like, it's whatever. But it's like, it's just kind of gay, because like, the most that like I've seen them do is be like an annoying little fuck. Like,
It's true. Yeah.
Like, they're, I guess, let's see, they're annoying, they're tedious, they've gotten things wrong in a video, I've talked to them about things I've disagreed with them that I think could be considered or deemed as slander.
Here we go, buddy.
Yikes.
Who is that? Who's here?
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
The bringer of your nightmares, Dreamer, apparently.
What's up, Lio?
Oh no.
I'm about to do something on your. I'm about to
have to leave. I'm sorry. Goodbye.
Okay, go.
Yeah.
I'm about to do something on your stream here for just a moment. You might be upset by it, but I feel it needs to be done. Okay.
Okay.
Dreamer, are you paying attention?
Yeah.
17802 Paddle Wheel Drive, Spring, Texas 77379.
Okay,
you gonna show up or are you gonna?
Okay, buddy. Not fucking again, dude.
Hey, he was begging for the address. Now you got it, buddy. You gonna show up or what?
Dude.
You want to play games?
Shut the fuck up, Dreamer.
I mean, you were the guy who said you were gonna show up and beat me up. So when can I expect you to come by?
Well, that was because of what you knew about Courtney.
Dead.
No, it's because you're a pathetic little weasel and you were being a complete and utter moron. That's what. So are you going to show up or not?
No, I'm not. But I am going to call you the moron for not talking about Courtney. Because everyone here is saying that shit was bad. Everyone here said,
cool. I don't really care.
I was told that.
And?
Yeah.
And?
I'm just saying.
You got anything else? Or you just get... I don't want to hear it from you. I don't want to hear it from a mushmouth moron like you, because you're sitting there running smoke screens for Sai, who is doing also unhinged things. Because the only thing you care about is the fact that I hurt your pathetic little feelings. Now, are you going to show up or not?
Do you want me to?
I want you to hold your word for once in your miserable life. You going to show up or what? You going to have your daddy drive you down here to fight me?
No.
Because we all know you can't drive.
You want to fight? We can do like a boxing match.
This is really gay, guys.
Or you can just show up like you said you were going to, because this is a mutual combat state. So you going to show up, or are you going to keep dancing around this and trying to play pretend that's not what you said you would do?
I don't have a gun, so we're gonna.
I didn't say anything about a gun. I didn't say anything about a gun, pussy. You going to show up or not? So yes or no questions, not an essay question.
I'll see if it's in my schedule.
Here, let's try it this way instead. Go to your kitchen, grab a steak knife, plunge it in your neck, and pull all the way left.
Okay,
no, that sounds
buddy.
bad. That sounds like it would kill me, actually.
That's the idea.
Let's
I want you to be at the timetable.
Let's not tell people to kill themselves on my stream, Lio, please. I would like that.
Why not?
Well, because he's just a moron. Like,
I know, and I am making it very clear that's what this specific moron should do.
I mean, okay. I don't know. I get, like, you know, you guys have your beef, but like
I do.
I don't know. It's like,
no, he's a dishonest, stalking little freak. I think he should kill himself immediately. He's a manipulative, narcissistic piece of garbage. No, there is literally no benefit anybody has for him being around. And this little weasel is sitting here talking about, hey, he can't get a job because autism, wants to talk about it. He's going to show up on my doorstep. No, he contributes nothing. He's a mooch. He's a leech.
I will say that was kind of gay of you to say, Dreamer. Yeah, again, just to like thread to like show up to someone's house. It's pretty pussyfoot.
What about?
Yeah, because nobody ever does. It's disappointing.
Yeah, but I don't know. This is just so gay. I don't know, because I'm gonna be so real, Lio. Out of all of your like detractors, like Dreamer's just like one of the most boring ones. It's like,
yeah, that's why he should just kill himself and be done with it.
Okay, buddy, buddy. But like, I don't know. Like,
we have a Lou in waiting.
A Lou, dude.
This is Lou.
Dude, this is so gay. Okay, look.
Who is Lou?
Unless he does something morally egregious right now, okay, I don't really plan on kicking this guy, dude. I've had retards in the server before.
I never said kick him.
I'm here.
I know, I'm just being very blunt. I'm just being blunt. Not saying you are, just being very blunt. I don't really have any.
Fine.
Like, I've had a talk with Dreamer. Said like, if he like does things like make like baseless allegations again, like, you know, accusing you of grooming Peaches, I think that's it. Like, he did agree to chill and respect that. So far he hasn't broken that. Every time like he's had an argument,
I give it a week before he's prodded again and says something unhinged because he has weirdos in his DMs telling him to say things. Hi, Lou.
Well, you keep prodding me.
I'm apparently lagging like real hardcore. Am I discernible?
No.
Yeah, you're here.
Yes, you're discernible.
Rude. Okay. I'm just gonna tell you what I told you when we had a conversation, Dreamer. Just
were you the
get
one
offline
with
and go
the
get a job, bro.
crutches?
Yeah. Get offline, go get a job.
No.
Like, I'm so serious. Get offline, go get a job. This is like, no. This isn't me being gay. This isn't me being gay, fucker. Like, sit down, just like 2 seconds. Listen. This isn't going to matter to you within the next year. What will matter is getting job experience. I'm telling you, as somebody who used to be terminally online myself, just get offline and go get a job. It will drastically improve your mental health, and it's gonna help you not make dumb decisions.
I'll think about it.
I'll think about it. Okay, bro.
This is so gay. Like, I don't know.
Okay, bro. I left date night for this. Okay, you know what? Fuck you.
That's sad.
That's a you choice.
That is sad, bro. Okay, look.
Why is
everyone
like?
You can all dog on Dreamer all you want, bro, but come on, leaving your date night for this dog. Be real. I wouldn't leave a date with my partner for this bullshit.
Why are people so mad at me?
Well, I mean,
you drop everything for me, dude.
I mean, I get why people don't like you, Dreamer. I mean, come on, let's be real. Okay, it's not like you did nothing.
I tripped and now I'm here. I don't know what happened.
No, you didn't just trip. You did some things that caused a domino effect. Okay, buddy, this is not a woe is me. Okay, like,
what's a big domino? Okay.
Oh, hi, Dreamer.
I did not expect. Oh, Dream. Raven.
Hello.
Prepare for the next Glass Raven controversy coming soon.
Oh my god.
Dude, last time Raven and Dreamer were in a call, it didn't go well, so... Yikes.
No, it didn't.
I hate Dreamer.
That was yesterday. Well,
Yeah, that was
actually, I
yesterday.
don't remember.
All right.
Actually, Dreamer, speaking of, it is currently the 26th, so it means it's been exactly a month.
Oh, it's been that long already.
Yeah.
Dude.
A month since the stream we
Yep.
had.
Dude.
Yep.
Crazy.
I mean, I don't know.
So we're talking about Kim Possible.
I've had like, just been derailing the whole time before it because to be real with you, I just woke up from a 5-hour nap and I'm bored. So we'll get to it when we get to it. God. But yeah, no.
This is great.
I didn't even plan to have Dreamer on. Pumpkin just kind of added them. Was like, we should.
Yeah.
They wanted to debate. Like, I guess like, I don't even think Dreamer came in here to debate Gilded of all people, dude. Like,
No, I said one thing.
I don't know. It's whatever. It's whatever. Gilded was not going to stay on long anyways because he's got his own stream. And to be honest, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that stopped as well between just him and Gilded, unless I could be wrong. But I don't know. It's gay.
Yeah, give it a month.
Give it a month. I mean, yeah, but whatever. You see, Lio, I believe in second chances. Okay.
Yeah, I do too, but we're on chance number 6 at this point, and I'm kind of tired.
Well, then you gotta get some sleep,
With
buddy.
who?
Go to bed.
Dreamer, you absolutely fucking raped
Kill
the joke when you
yourself.
join, okay?
Oh god.
Like, you absolutely destroy my joke when you agree with it, Dreamer. Like, it just made me unfunny. I just want that to be known. Anytime you defend, like, the worst thing you could do, Dreamer, the worst thing you could do is agree with me, because then that makes my point bad. Okay?
I'm Dreamer's number one defender, guys.
He's
Yeah.
fucking apologizing. Dude, fuck me. Everyone's gay, dude. This is all gay. This is gay. All of you are gay.
Yeah, no, he's still
Coming
talking
from
about Psy.
Emo.
Yeah, coming from
Yeah,
the fucking emote. Yes, this is
Sierra, they're still talking about Psy.
because we're not really talking about Psy.
No, Gilded is.
Oh yeah, no. But
Yeah,
to be fair, he did just make a video, so it's like,
Yep.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Raven, you should get involved in the Psy stuff.
No.
Don't do it, please.
All I did was start the saying lesbians against Psy.
Okay, buddy.
Okay, that's kind of based.
We do not claim her. God, this is.
Can I say that this whole Psy war is kind of stupid?
Dreamer, you just want to be raped, don't you?
Oh my god.
Whatever.
I'm just saying.
I mean, you could have that opinion. I think, like, to be fair, I think, like, when it does become to, like, it gets to a point, like, where creators are encouraging to cutting each other off, that does get gay. Not saying Lio's doing it, but Sai is 100% doing it. And, like, when it gets to that
I'm
point...
not networking with you anymore.
Yeah, no, I think that gets pretty gay. But I will definitely, like, still say, like, Sai was definitely, like, the aggressor out of the two. Lio did engage, sure, but, like, Sai has been, like, constantly, like, shit posting, like, well, not shit posting, like, talking shit about him, like, publicly for, like, months now. So it's like, if I had to say who was, like, worse in the drama, definitely, I would say Sai. Like, easily.
I disagree, but...
You see, that's because of your own little
Are you
personal
stupid?
bias.
Psy genuinely did.
I don't even like
become the
Psy.
aggressor, though.
No, when I say bias,
Okay, then
I mean against Lio.
Okay, then tell me what exactly I did then in the back and forth between Sai and I.
It's starting. It's the
outstripped
26th
Psy.
again.
Fuck.
Go ahead, tell me. I'm
The
curious.
time you told her to kill herself.
Oh, you're so.
Oh no, I'll tell
her.
her to do that again constantly because she sits there and she calls me a groomer and a predator. So yeah, she should
Hey,
kill
this is
herself
my birthday
immediately,
stream time, too.
expeditiously.
Happy
Expeditiously.
birthday to you.
Shut up.
Did you invite me to your server on my birthday on purpose?
No, I really did not know it was
did
your
it.
birthday.
Oh,
I did not know it was your birthday, bro.
Are you serious?
It was the worst coincidence imaginable.
Is today your birthday?
No, it was
No, that was
Oh.
22nd.
yeah.
Uh,
Like I
Hold on,
had
let me
people
see-
ask
see
me,
When
the
I-
chat here.
does that make you a cancer?
Joined.
"What's up?"
Yes.
Oh, cancer buddies. Let's go.
Oh, you guys are just
See if I didn't miss anything in the chat.
you good, bro?
Thuman, where is your laptop? Where's your laptop, Thuman?
Did. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna be a real dreamer. I don't care if you dislike Lie. I've been like very clear about like people like you can dislike them. I don't really give a fuck. But like, what's it like? Obviously with Sai, how I feel about it is like she kind of like crossed the line of like instead of just jabs, it's more like slander. So it's like then it just kind of gets to a whole like now we're talking about like defamation and slander. We're not just talking about little jabs anymore.
Yeah,
If I'm gonna be real. But I don't know. I mean. If you don't like both of them, whatever. I don't really care. I think I would still say Sai is worse, obviously. I mean, I wouldn't be associating with Lio if I thought he was worse.
I associate with Lio specifically because I hate him.
No, you do it because of the clout, let's be real.
Yeah, that makes sense. What clout?
You see, I got word from Malcolm's community that you're a little clout goblin, okay?
Yeah, sure, though. I've been fucking losing subscribers.
No, you have.
I've been gaining.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
You're in the hundreds still. You're still in the hundreds.
Yeah, you know what, Dreamer? No shit, you're gonna.
18.
No wonder you're gonna like gain shit. You were from 1 subscriber. Yeah, no fucking shit. Like, oh, I'm gaining. Ooh, look at me go. 1 to 18. Ooh.
Actually, I started gaining this week.
Up and up.
I haven't done anything all week, and I'm gaining subs.
I've been up. Like, fuck off, dude.
Guys, it's all about the networking.
Maybe Sai put him up. Those 17 subs came from somewhere, dude. Dead.
Yeah, they came from Reddit or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Can I ask you something,
Next
Dreamer?
thing you know, Sai's.
Yeah, what?
Do you do that like crackly voice intentionally?
No.
Right, you're
I
dead.
A lot of people say that you do.
Yeah, I'm not good at talking.
That makes sense.
I mean...
Then why don't you ever shut up?
Okay, buddy. Well, he's got to practice somehow, right, Lio?
Yeah.
Mirrors
Dreamer, we
exist.
should collaborate, totally.
You know, Raven, for some reason I
We
don't
should
believe that that's a
collab.
joke from you. I think that you're dead serious.
No, I'm actually working with Daniel Trucks right now.
Who?
Daniel Trucks,
Trucks?
the guy that made the 1 hour and 40-minute saddest video.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. You wouldn't know.
Yeah, just a lot of cool.
Is the
animations.
saddest thing like your hyperfixation?
It's special to me because it was my first thing to talk about.
It's how Raven met me.
Yep.
It's awful. Yeah, Raven groomed
It's
me.
better than meeting you through the fucking 90s router discussion.
Yeah. Yikes. Anyways. Yeah, so... Yeah, I mean... You know, I have been saying this for everyone, so, like, I mean, Dreamer, you have a perfect opportunity before you. I mean, Lio's here, right? Like, if you have any grievances, I would air them out now, right?
Alright.
If I'm gonna make the joke,
Lio's
like, it gets,
an
like, hidden in a
asshole.
pumpkin for you, right? Like, I think it's only fair I do the same for you as well.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I think Lio is a douchebag. That's the end of it.
Well, I think there was a little bit more than that, didn't
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, but you see the thing is here though, Ace, I don't care about this little freak's personal opinion on me.
Oh god.
Well, I mean, no, that's Cope, Lio.
You're here.
That's Cope, Lio.
Yeah, you're here.
You're here!
Yes, I am here. I am here to remind you to kill yourself. Yes, absolutely.
Don't kill yourself, Dreamer.
Lio, this is Cope. You wouldn't tell someone to kill
I'll do
himself
it.
if you didn't care, okay?
Do it on live link.
You wouldn't care, okay?
Oh no, I've told multiple people I don't care about to kill themselves.
No, because you did the
Switch.
intense action
I'd like to
of
know.
going to my server manually through your hundreds of servers, clicked on the join call button, okay? And keep in mind,
Do you even have hundreds of servers?
no, yeah, you can't, well, 100 at least, but, you know, even better, dude, even better. You went onto your computer
Debunked.
for this.
Hashtag.
No, you went onto your
just got home.
computer. Yeah, see, that means
Yeah,
first
just got
thing
home.
you did when you got home was tell Dreamer you don't
No.
care.
Technically, it's the fourth thing I've done.
Yeah?
And I didn't come in to tell Dreamer I don't care. I come in to tell him to kill himself.
Well, why else did you... Well, I don't know. That kind of seems like you care to me, buddy. I don't know. You're sweeping.
I care that he is still breathing oxygen that he does not deserve.
Oh,
Yes.
and now you conceded. You care.
This is why I don't
Conceited
have these
about the effects
conversations
other
with
people
Ace.
This is... See,
True.
you guys...
I mean, all you really have to do is point out that it looks like Fonzie and your gun, so it's all fine.
Yeah, buddy? Yeah.
Sierra, I don't even know you. Why would I tell you to kill yourself? What?
Well, see, that means you don't care. You just proved my point. You raped yourself. Okay, that means you only tell it to people you care about.
Lyle, can you end this with a Bible lesson?
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on what you want to learn about.
In Corinthians 3, Jesus Christ said to kill yourself, Dreamer.
Yeah, that's what he said.
I mean, he has said that before.
Dreamer, it's already 41. Don't make it go up.
God. Dude, this is fucked. This is absolutely evil.
Lyle was in support of raising the 41.
I'll tell you what, Goat is here in the chat, so I'll let Goat decide what Bible lesson I should tell everybody about.
Okay, buddy.
They're gonna scramble like I don't know anything about the Bible. What is he asking me?
Yeah.
You talk about the Torah.
Dude.
I'd rather not.
This
We should talk about the slaves. Slave owning.
Oh, wait, no, talk about God condoning slavery.
Yeah,
do that.
What? Yeah, what?
Really?
What is up
Is that
with that?
Hex?
Yeah.
Why not bring Hex in?
Why are we bringing Hex in? Okay.
Who's Hex?
Dude, okay. Hex,
It's
run.
Yen's girlfriend.
Hex, run. Run while you still can. Run while you still fucking can,
Hex.
buddy.
Hi,
Okay.
Hex.
We're not.
Hi.
Homosexual.
Hello. Hi.
Hex, run
I
while
wish
you
to
can.
listen to the Bible lesson. Hi.
Dude.
What was that?
Run
What are
while
you
you still
telling me?
can. Run while
Hi.
you still can. Run while you still
No. No.
can.
No.
Can
This
someone
is
kick
their
this
one
person?
chance to be
Wait,
involved
hold
in
on.
drama. This
Hold
is their
on.
one chance to be involved
Hold
in
on,
drama.
I have a question for Calvary, who's in the chat. Has Ace, have you really not talked about the KP stuff the entire time the stream's been going on?
Yeah.
Clickbait! Click!
It's not
bait.
clickbait, buddy.
Stream is lies!
No, it's just
It's
another.
shady
It's just another Ace derailing episode.
You see, it
Yeah.
started off as just catching up people, since it's been like 9 days, and then, and then Pumpkin thought it'd be funny to add this little retard in the call, and now, like, everyone who doesn't care just came in, so.
Yeah, no one cares.
I'm sending
about
Hex
you.
to the Hague.
Thanks.
Oh, she's gone.
And Raven's probably just here just to have fun. I don't know. Like, I would be so real. I don't even think Raven even knows where she's at. It's a classic thing that she
She's not
does.
here.
I thought we were at Denny's.
I thought we were friends. Huh.
We are.
Allegedly.
Okay, yeah, yeah, whatever.
Yeah. So, are we? We're not gonna have this gay tension this whole stream, right, guys?
No.
We're gonna.
No, we're not gonna have
No.
this gay tension. We gotta get that homoerotic
You
tension.
have Vincent?
Yes, Lio, I could.
I
I
vote
could
to
feel
remove
it.
Raven's ability to talk.
What?
I could feel the homoerotic
Just
tension
said-
arising from you, Lio. Okay, I could.
Well, I mean, you would know about homoerotic attention,
Yes,
wouldn't you,
you
buddy?
are wanting to create yaoi to teach Gilded what it is. Okay, I could hear it. I could see it.
I am?
Yes. No,
I need to
don't
lay off the meds.
don't play coy. Don't play coy with me.
I've never played that game before. What
No.
system is it on?
Don't play coy.
Okay, what system is it on? I need to know which one to avoid.
Yeah, you're mogged. And I
No,
won.
I'm Lio.
I won. I won. Okay.
You won? Are you sure you're not two?
Okay, buddy. Anyways, so
What's with the new name, Lio?
I don't know. I don't change my name in here.
dude,
Fantastic. You know what? I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it.
like you had a choice. You're mine.
I mean, I could just, I do. I mean, I ultimately do have a choice. I could leave the server, but I like it here, so I'm not.
Yeah, so you care.
Yeah, about you. and
Nobody
your
cares,
place,
Sierra.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and about some of the people in here.
Yeah, some of them, but not a certain somebody in this call. I care about Raven, sure. I care about
That's
you.
not fair.
You know what? This is this is gay. Look, Dreamer. Let's be real. Okay, I know you had other claims against him, but like that you wanted to say, but like I feel like you're running. You're running.
I'm running. Oh.
Yes.
The number one claim commentary people have against other people.
Yeah.
Well, like,
So,
what did you tell
somebody
Vlad?
Ravin, Texas
It's
wants me
fake.
to
It's
aid
Raven.
regress.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, they want me to age regress. Okay, I guess I will. I would like more Transformers. There, our age regress. I mean, it's no different than now, but still.
Lio, you're running.
Ew, no, gross.
Lio, you're running.
But I'm sitting in a chair. How am I running?
He asked a question and you're dodging.
Who asked a question?
Nightmare.
Oh, what does he want?
They.
All right, ask again, Nightmare.
Yeah, they. Like, okay, so Vlad said he like argued about with the Courtney Pete stuff, and you said like the timeline was wrong and that you didn't know the kid was 14.
Okay, so I'm gonna put this as clearly as I can to you. You paying attention?
Uh-huh.
I owe you nothing. Kill yourself.
You're running, you're running, you're running, you're running, Lio. You're running.
You're running,
You're
Lio.
running. You're running.
He
You're
is
running.
running. He
You're
is.
running.
Nah.
Nah. Yeah, you are, buddy. Yeah. Dude, what's the point of this then?
I'm not 20. That doesn't work on me.
Dude, what's,
I'm not 20. That doesn't work.
Realistically, what's the point of this? If like
entertainment for me. I'm amused by this,
dude. But like, he came, to you to ask you some questions, and now you're like running.
Never say that again.
Yeah, dude.
He came to you, Lio.
You're
Die.
He came to you in a dream, dude. Hidden, I am not going to hear it from you. This call makes me glad I'm employed. You like fucking write 5-paragraph essays in Spurgatory like every 2 minutes, dude. I don't want to hear it from you. Okay. I'm employed. Proceeds to like write the whole fucking Bible in Spurgatory. Like, okay, like, fuck me. Oh god, Dreamer laughed at the joke. It's ruined. Anyways.
Oh, I'm sorry. I am so sorry.
Lol.
Dreamer, you gotta stop doing this.
Honestly,
I'm sorry.
Honestly, I'm tempted to stay up a little later and stay in here longer just to piss off this Sierra individual. That'd be kind of funny to me.
Dead.
Sierra Games.
I'm very spiteful sometimes.
Lio, I have a question.
Uh-oh.
Yes,
How
Raven.
do you feel about the verse, "Happy is the one who seizes your infants and dashes them against the rocks"?
Can you give me a chapter and verse?
It's Psalms 137:9.
Do-do.
Do you have a Bible?
137.
I do have a Bible, yes.
Okay.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Well,
Let me see here.
frankly, if there's not going to be a productive conversation to be had here, I feel like I'm going to remove some people.
Oh no.
Okay.
I'm
To
correct.
answer your question, Raven, that is
Okay.
a psalm that's expressing anger due to what the Babylonians have done.
Dead.
It's essentially a vent psalm.
All right, Hidden. Did you?
So it's like a
What's up?
My Chemical Romance song.
I didn't see.
Essentially, yeah.
I'm just here to yell at you. Tell you you're fucking gay.
Okay.
Employed, by the way. I just want to say employed.
Play, is she like on the car? She talking to the car Bluetooth?
Decided to call me while driving. This is the acts of an employed individual, by the way. Okay.
You do the same thing.
Wait,
Yeah.
half the time when you and I talk, I'm at work, and you know that. Don't even.
I don't know, buddy. I don't know.
Also, a lot of the time when you call in Schrodinger's polycule, you're in your car.
Also, thank you for the 20 Kalu. Kick all callers. I might as well, dude. Like,
No, that's
Did.
not fun. There's no content to be had.
what content? No one's engaging with each other with their criticisms. This is gay. This is the most
I'm trying to.
No.
I'm trying to get Dreamer to engage with Lio.
What? It's not Dreamer's issue. I'm gonna be real, Lio. You're not engaging.
Oh yeah, no. Actually, at this point, it is Lio's problem. I may be a bit drunk.
You're gonna make me crash out
I'm
on
saying,
live.
yeah, I have literally said everything I feel I need to Dreamer. I have no desire or reason
Okay, but
to
can you
further
cite
engage
your
him in
sources to why you feel this?
Source, it's what I be. There we go.
Well, you
Okay,
see,
but what
Lio,
caused you to feel this way?
Lio,
Are you my therapist?
Lio,
I
you know what,
actually do
Lio?
work in a therapy office.
I caught you in a misinformation spread, buddy. You see, you said
Oh, really?
you were gonna join
Go
the
take a
stream
shot with me.
only just to tell Dreamer to kill himself. However, if that was the case, you would have just done it and left.
There you go.
So you see, you're still
Actually,
here.
I said that's why I
That's
hopped
true.
on the screen. I I said that's why I hopped on the stream. I didn't say that's why I'm going to continue to stay here.
So, as you can see, right, you were very inconsistent with what you were meaning this whole time, buddy. Yeah?
Who's there? Hello?
Yeah?
So, Lio, what has kept you to maintain, you know, your connection to this call?
It's entertaining.
What's entertaining?
Pretty clear about that.
What's entertaining, dude? There's nothing happening. Like,
that's firstly the back and forth in the call with you and Raven is genuinely entertaining. Watching certain members of the chat actually get butthurt actually does bring me quite a bit of amusement. So yes, I have a lot of reasons to stay here.
But wouldn't that also like have like a similar effect if he just left? See, this is interesting, Lio. You've fallen. You have failed. You have failed. You see, you would have these same results if you just watched this stream from a distance. See, there's a deeper.
No, I wouldn't have any results. What? How? Hold on, that doesn't make any sense. How would I get the same result if I watch the stream from a distance when I'm in?
Because that means you look like you ran. You ran. You ran.
I think you're kind of getting your things mixed up here, buddy. I think you need to take a minute and just recoup.
Recoup.
Yeah, I don't think he can run.
Okay. Okay, buddy. Lio can run. Look at him. He's doing it right now. Yeah. So wait. If you would engage with me though, right, Lio?
I would.
Okay, so Dreamer, just DM me all your points, and then we're gonna I'm gonna have to be your translator.
All right. Okay, I'll do that.
You're actually taking that seriously? Holy crap, you are dumb. But no, seriously, what is this KP confrontation you're talking about in the thumbnail and
it's Lazybedhead's call. I just was gonna watch it just because I had.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Have you seen it already?
Nope. Neither has anyone in this chat.
No.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be real, Lio. It's meant to just be like an easier topic because I'm just like chilling right now.
Yeah.
I feel like I've talked to KP, like, you know, like about KP, like, you know, about like I wouldn't even want to talk to KP directly because I feel like they've answered like a lot of questions already. It's just I don't know what productive like thing I would gain. Like Beckett's call with them was fine. Slugs unironically had like a good call with them.
Oh my god.
I know. Apparently they talked to mysterious Mr. Eder.
That call was infuriating.
The last time I heard of ILoveKP was like in 2012. I didn't even know she was still alive until the Saberspark stuff happened.
It's over. Yeah, it is what it is. I mean, I didn't even know who KP was till like the Saberspark shit. I don't know. I don't really keep up with like movie reviewers, unless you're like Ellis Mark.
She's a cartoon reviewer.
Potato. Okay, I don't care.
What about that one Brony review YouTuber?
Who?
I don't remember.
Who cares? Okay.
Did you, Brony?
Are you high again, Raven?
Bro?
I'm not usually high. I'm usually drunk.
Digibro's a pedophile. Anyways.
Nice.
Huh?
Okay, so.
Not memeing, by the way.
Yeah. Okay. I mean.
Not memeing, by the way.
Yeah, it's just random. Like. Thanks.
It's literally what she's known for.
That's great, little bro.
Do I need to get you the clip? What? Do I need to do that?
No, I just.
Bro.
See, we just don't need that. We don't need evidence for our claims.
Oh my lord.
Dude. Okay, I mean, this is okay.
Yeah, but it's entertaining. It's entertaining.
Hidden what clout? The only clout that you have is people thinking that you're either a Lio sweeper or an anti-Semite. Okay, I don't want to hear it.
Where does the anti-Semite thing come from?
It's I'm not giving you that actually.
Mom.
I'm not giving you that ammo.
Okay.
It's baseless.
Tell me.
Who are these people in general?
What do you mean?
Oh, Hexclef is Yen's girlfriend. No idea who Mike is. That's fake Raven, and then I don't know who the other person is.
Yeah.
Why is there a fake Raven?
Because their name is Robin, and then I showed up on the scene and they started calling me the fake Raven, and I was like, "Your name is Robin. It's not even Raven."
This has been going on for 83 minutes and I haven't even started the call.
That's the best thing about it.
I have not been here for 83 minutes. I've not been here for 83 minutes.
No,
How long have I
they're
been
talking
here
about they're
for?
talking about
I
my
kinda lost
stream.
track of time.
Okay, like it's whatever. It's whatever.
Oh my god, General is filling up.
Did.
You want to go there and bully them?
I'll be right back, chat.
Yikes. Yeah.
There she goes.
So, yeah, okay, this is gay.
Oh.
This is so gay. Dreamer, I don't know.
All right, I'll let you do your thing.
Yeah, you're not gonna get anything productive.
No.
It's whatever. It's obviously you guys don't like each other. That's fair. It's fine. Whatever. I don't think you guys have to like each other, but it's whatever.
Dude, I'd like him if he just apologized to me, and I think he knows that. Apologize to him.
What, for the KYS thing?
Yeah, for that over and over again.
I mean, I guess I don't know. You guys are never gonna bend the bridge, so it's whatever. It's whatever. I don't care. It's if you guys hate each other or you're lovers, it's whatever. At the end of the day, I try to give a chance for you guys to talk, and whatever. It is what it is. But
also, I think I'm banned in your YouTube chat.
Thank God. I don't know. You probably were silenced. I don't know.
It was when I learned about Lyle and Courtney, and you guys were talking about Courtney.
Yeah, you probably are. I don't remember hiding you from the channel. It could have been like someone else, to be fair. I'll look.
I think it was Yen.
I'll look after stream. I don't know. Like I said, I've been fully honest with my thoughts on you. I think that you're a gay little retard, but that's pretty much it. I don't know. It's whatever. If I banned someone from my server for being a gay little retard, I think like half my server would be gone. So, it's whatever. But yeah, I think we're gonna... Fuck this, dude. Who's at Ace? Let me in real quick. I have gay things to do. Oh, dude, this is actually... Why are people in fucking... So much people in general? I mean, if you want to have fun and like practice socializing with them...
I will. I'll do that.
Yeah. Tell me how it goes, buddy. I'm gonna leave you Evo Collins. Yeah, have fun.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye. Dude. What the fuck am I supposed to have to do? He just wanted to ban himself. Okay, bro. Okay. Look. I don't know, bro. Like, that's why, like, I don't know. I can't really take this dreamer shit really that seriously, dog. It's like, I mean, at the end of the day, right? It's people that hate each other for personal grievances, and like, that's fine. That's your prerogative. But it's like, genuinely, right? It's like, I don't know. I can't really care at the end of the day. If Dreamer's like an idiot, right? I've already talked to him about it. There's really nothing else for me to debate the guy on. Like, if he clearly had things to say to Lio, but like, you know, Lio doesn't like him, which is whatever, right? Like, he doesn't have to engage, but it's whatever. There's nothing more I could realistically do in that scenario. But it's gay. I think it's all just really gay. But whatever. Whatever. It's whatever. It's like, I don't know, because I feel a little odd by it, because it's like, on one hand, it's like, I feel like before I had Dreamer really in the server just being a regular or whatnot, like, it's like, I swear, they were all saying, like, Dreamer is, like, running or whatnot, like, you know, when it came to, like, other allegations, but, like, now it's like, you know, Dreamer's, like, going in the calls willingly, all willy-nilly, and it's like, no one wants to really engage with him properly. It's like, unironically, they all argued with him for like 2 hours in Spurgatory yesterday, which is whatever, right? It's funny, based. If you guys want to argue, I don't care as long as you keep it in there. It was like, as soon as we got into call, it's like nothing was said. It's like, okay, like whatever. Like, this is really just whatever, dude. I don't know. I don't really like want to like engage in like Dreamer shit anymore. Realistically, it's just stupid. Can't take no one seriously in your server, deadass. Real. Your VC is full. Yeah, I'm not surprised. This is horrible. What are they doing, bro? I kind of sent Dreamer in there. Actually, you know what? I'm bored. Let's see what it's like. Dude, why is there so many people in here? I'm gonna only get like a taste of it, and then I'm gonna leave.
I don't know about the fact that you can't time travel.
Ace!
Hey, Ace! Hi!
Hey, how you doing?
You're a scammer.
You're a scammer.
This is horrible. Holy shit.
Ace Howler scammer. Ace Howler scammer.
Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna go back to stream.
Have
fun.
You are amazing. This is Pete. Ace.
What the fuck was that? Oh my god. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Whatever, guys. Whatever. Oh, dude. What was that, a Hippleton call? Like, fuck me. Dude. Oh, no, let's stay. No, fuck you. Well, fuck you. I'm not staying in there. Fuck all of you. Fuck all of you. Holy shit. Okay. You know what? Fuck it, dude. We're actually gonna do what the stream said. Okay. The following is an interview with ILoveKimPossiblealot that took place in 7/5/2025. Timeline-wise, this is before we found out who Emmy was, and after the first interview, call with enters questions. Okay. This interview is edited to remove pauses and silence, as well as revealing information that's been asked to be removed from public record.
I'm glad that we're having.
Okay, so before people not in stream, go in there. I'm not going in there, bro. I am Aces demons in one room, dude. That was like my sleep paralysis demon, dude. I'm scared. I was terrified, dude. Dude, why? What stemmed this? What caused this, dude? Dude, this is so stupid. I don't even know, bro. Like, whatever. God, what are they even doing in there, bro? Like, how can you get any conversation done? Like, even like a casual one. This better be funny, AC Wacy. I don't know. Was that weird for you too when Ace was into the call? That call, yikes. Anyways, let's just listen to this and play some Terraria, dude. I'm gonna speed it up because we've been touched, so.
This conversation because it's more so just to relieve any possibility, right? Because you know how past things in the internet have been in regards to stuff like this, right? Right. So, and also I just have a concern in terms of like the motivation of your video, considering how interconnected you are. It's kind of good to have this verification about it, so that there's like, we can understand from what angle you were trying to get at with that video, and like at least get a statement out there as to what your thought process was. Like, I know I asked you questions in terms of like the actual production side of it, but I never asked for your like independent thought on it, because I know that you have opinions and things, and
let's hear KP's opinions.
So my first thing that we should probably talk about is in regards to the SaberSpark thing, because in your email and your video you mentioned that he had like some sort of crush on you, so that indicates that you at least kind of knew each other.
Right. So we met because we were supposed to do the Bronies collab together. We actually met for the, not Rainbow Rocks, the Halloween one, I think, with Racist Gabe in it. No, not maybe. No, it was like Chibi Ponies, something like that. Like it was like 3.5. I can find it. I just don't remember off the top of my head. So
it was a Bronies React video, as far as you're remembering correctly.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like, I just don't remember what it's specifically called, but let me check. I could probably find it pretty easily.
Right. And AC Race Best, that guy, he's like the same guy that had that like weird skit with Michelle and Gabe being racist and shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know both of them. I know Saber a little bit better.
Is AC like a friend of Saber's or something?
They're close friends. Yeah.
Are they still friends?
To my knowledge, I don't know 100%, but Race Best is very non-confrontational, so he might just be laying low. But we're not very close, so I don't know for sure.
But were they also at Gabe's wedding? Was he the blonde guy?
Yes.
Okay. I figured because I see his face a lot, and I'm like, where have I keep seeing this guy's face before?
I got
when I was doing my research, I kept seeing this guy. I'm like, okay, he's the guy that hosts the Bronies React, but he's also at the wedding, I think. So you and Saber were at least within the same circles. Would you guys consider each other like actual friends, or was it more so like you guys just kind of knew each other from like other people?
Well, we were the concern that I guess wasn't clear in the video is that we were hanging out independently of production of the Bronies React stuff.
Okay.
And what I thought was a friendship thing, I think he was trying to, feel me out as far as romantic stuff. But that's a history Saber has. He, like I mentioned in the video, but just to be more specific, I know his last girlfriend before this one, he also met at a con and was a cosplayer. I had never met her. I just know of her.
Mm-hmm.
So, again, the pattern of him using, I don't want to say his influence, but whatever it is to use it to get girls, I guess. Mm-hmm. Here it is. It's My Little Pony Generation 3 reaction.
Okay. All right. So you were at least friendly enough with them to consider them like at least like would you I guess to get to specifics of that would you consider them like an actual like friend outside of work, or was this like a work relationship kind of thing where it's like, oh yeah, he's my friend but just from like job stuff?
I guess a little bit of both. How is
it a little bit of both?
Because we didn't really have like during that period of the videos in between. We were hanging out pretty not regularly, but like a bit. He wasn't in college, and I was at the time, so he'd drive. I'm not going to tell you what city it's in, but yeah, he would drive to see me a couple of times. And there was one time where I was at my parents' house, and he drove to my parents' house.
How much older is Saber in comparison to you? Because you said he wasn't in college, but you were.
I'd have to look it up. I'm 31 right now.
Okay, he's like 35, I think, isn't he?
Also 4 years, I guess.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Saber Spark age? Oh, 36.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so he's like 5 years older than you are.
Okay, but like, who cares?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what was like the first like what was the date or at least the year it was that you guys actually like first met in person? Because like the whole Bronies React thing was in 2014, but you guys were at least still talking online through, I'm assuming, Skype, because that seems to be the only thing.
Yeah. So we met for this video. So I remember like there was a trailer for this project, and Saber was going like we were shooting in a park, and Saber was going around in like a pink wig and like doing a Pinkie Pie bit from what I remember. So that's still up, so you can go find that. But that was our first time meeting.
Okay, and what year was that?
Whatever the videos say. So it looks like it's 2014.
Okay, so this is all 2014. This is
I mean, that's a crazy. Yeah, obviously, like 5-year age gap would like be big, right? But it's like realistically, it's like, what even happened between these two? It's, I don't know. It's like you insinuate that they had a crush on you, but like if you're like, I don't even know the extent of like, you know, you guys' relationship. Like you made it very clear that you weren't that close, right? It's like, and then like on top of that, I don't know. It's like, did he actually even have a crush on you? Because you've also just assumed that like he's just had crushes on all types of women, despite like, you know, that not even being the case. Or like, I don't know. It's really odd to me. Like I don't even know like what you're like trying to get here, because like how old were you even like when like this happened? It's like if you're 30 and like 31 and they're 36, if you're both adults, realistically, I'm not really gonna care much. Like if there was like any flirtatious things, as long as like it was like consensual. But like it's whatever.
Still after 2012. Okay. So I guess this is the question I had when I texted you originally that we got in call for. Was there anything that they particularly, without revealing too much, was there anything that they said when they told you this story that made you be like, oh yeah, no, this person's telling the truth? Or
there's a lot of things that make me feel like they are telling the truth. I think we discussed this before, but I had even heard, I forgot, but I had heard whispers of a conflict between Saber and their partner over time, at the time, over this. So, but I didn't remember the context. I didn't know who they were at all. So I've never met them in person to my recollection. But so when they came and they told the story, I was like, oh yeah, I vaguely remember hearing something like this. So there was that. It was, and then our experiences with Saber matched up pretty closely, where he would pose as kind of the, friendly fanboy essentially to the fans. And then he would kind of use that as a stepping stone for, to seek romantic intentions. So that matched between both of us.
The fuck?
Right. You said you don't remember any specifics about the whisper. Was this because this whole thing where you finally were meeting Saber happened 2 years after it initially happened? When you mentioned whispers, are you talking about was this ever in discussion ever, or?
Without giving too much away, my generalized friend group and the partner were discussing it, but it was stuff I overheard, not stuff I was directly told from my.
Because I don't know, this whole thing with that as well. It's genuinely, you basically just made an allegation off of just I heard this from somewhere that he uses his platform and his fame to get to get pussy essentially, to be very blunt. It's okay, is there any actual evidence for that? I don't know, even the time that even with Emu, it's bro had 20K and was talking about NLP. What the fuck are we talking about power dynamics here for? It's I don't know. It's this is so gay. I think every relationship, right, is naturally gonna have power dynamics. That's or power imbalances, if you will. I mean, that's just kind of natural, I think, because there's always going to be a difference, because there's no such thing as two people just being exactly the same, right? That's not going to happen. Now, there's going to be, whether that's a difference in age, a difference in maturity, a difference in life lessons, difference in intelligence, there's a lot of things that's going to be different. See, I think power dynamics only really personally matter in a conversation if, it actually, if it's actually a threat or a harm. If say, if Saber actually I think I would only care about Saber's power dynamic in this if he used it for coercion, being oh, I can make you famous, I have 20K on YouTube, I could make you go places. That's coercion. That's that would definitely be a thing where I think a power imbalance would be necessary to bring up. But it's just because there is necessarily a power imbalance, if it's not being abused realistically, it's who really would care? Because there's been relationships with people and fans, celebrities and fans all the time, where it's even say PewDiePie and his wife, she was a fan of PewDiePie, but that's a completely healthy relationship because he doesn't abuse his power dynamic. He's a huge fucking YouTuber, but he doesn't abuse it, right? It just kind of recognizes it, it's just kind of there, but he doesn't use it to be marry me and I'll make you famous. He doesn't do that. That's stupid. So anyone who does that's obviously a piece of shit, and I think that's worth calling out. But Saber didn't do anything like that. Even the alleged victim, admitted that. It's Saber never used his platform in any way like that. Yeah, it's it's genuinely stupid. And the only reason why they even had the power dynamic point in their head was because of KP and Courtney tailoring it to them, being oh, you have to bring this up, dude. It's really? Why? Realistically, what did he do? They both had consensual sex. Okay? She just ended up regretting it afterwards because she was looking for a long-term relationship while he was looking for just a one-night stand. That's not rape. That's not sexual assault. And there's no power dynamic that was used. It's not he was or somebody, and I'll get you famous. Again, it's nothing like that. So it's the power dynamic argument just falls flat and just becomes really stupid. But yeah. Anyways, we'll continue this while I play.
Remember, yeah, it was at least 2016, 2017. This stuff was. So, yeah, hard to remember, but I don't think I was ever told directly. It was just kind of a he said, she said kind of thing, because as the assumption is going right now, Saber assumed he had consent to do it, and it was consensual, and he didn't understand why the partner was mad at the time.
Okay, so you mentioned he said, she said, and he having, like, a consent thing. So would the whispers have been, like... Were the whispers directly, like, an actual rape accusation, or just, like, a sexual encounter he had that, like, was, like, a whisper?
A little bit of both. Mm-hmm. So that was the confusing part, and I thought it was confusing that they were, like, talking about it at a con of all places. So I kind of didn't know enough, and it was kind of like, it's not my business, because I don't know, you know.
It's not my business. Let me make a whole video on it.
Yeah, was it just none of your business because, like, it's in regards to somebody's sex life, and you're like, that's weird, I don't know why we're talking about this kind of thing?
That, I was only,
proceeds
on
to make
friendly terms with
video
Saber
on
for about a year or so.
Mm-hmm.
So I wasn't really talking to him. Like, we obviously ran into each other a lot because we were both doing the brony con scene, essentially, but it was just kind of, like, cordial. We didn't really hang out, that kind of thing. So, and then the partner I knew better, but, you know, it seemed like it wasn't my business to be, like, debating that regardless. So
okay, gotcha. What was it that, like, made you, like, because I saw somewhere, like, back in 2023, I think the controversy was around the whole bent key thing or whatever the hell, with Saber Spark when he made that whole Bluey ripoff thing, and you mentioned that, like...
Dude, hold on, I'm gonna eat something as well, so we're just gonna watch the video directly. Dude, this is so gay, dude. This is so gay. Like, I don't know. I didn't want to, like, get involved with, like, this weird stuff about, like, his sex life. Proceeds to make video on sex life. Dude, like, come on, bro. Come on. Dude, it's just so stupid, bro. But, yeah. Anyways, let's keep watching.
That whole situation doesn't surprise you because you don't like Saber, like, you don't think he's a good guy. Was that, like, in relation to that, or were there other things that made you be like, I don't like this person?
Is that something I tweeted? Because I honestly don't remember.
It was in 2023.
Yeah.
It got archived on Reddit or something like that because people were talking about, like, Saber Spark said that, like, he couldn't cancel his Bent Key subscription when he made the Chipchilla video or something. And people were mad at him for that because it's like, why didn't you just pirate it? And it just seems like you're giving your money to a hateful organization that you're criticizing as hateful. So that was the context of it. And you said something along the lines of, like, this doesn't surprise me. I don't know if you got added or something, but, like, you're like, that doesn't surprise me. Saber doesn't, it was, not, I won't, like, yeah, basically it was like, I won't get into too much details, but from my recollection, Saber's not a good person, sort of thing.
I didn't know about the hard rape stuff until relatively recently in the production of the video, but I think we talked about that a little bit, timeline of that. Right. So, it was in relation to how he treated me, and specifically, like, once he started, it was just kind of weird stuff. Once he started dating Gabe's sister, like, I didn't really follow it too much, but, like, I know it, like, I think he'd, like, do things like compare himself to Gollum and be like, I'm so lucky I have, you know, a girl, even though I look like, you know, a butt, essentially. So things like that. He got really obsessively into that relationship from an outsider's perspective. Like, he just stopped, you know, just kind of lost contact with everyone, it seemed like.
Okay.
With Gabe's sister. And then I remember Gabe and him had some sort of argument about it near the end when they broke up. But I wasn't there. This is what I was told by him at the time, and that the breakup had to do with her issues, quote unquote. So he didn't seem to take any responsibility for the breakup, but, like, you know, it was consensual. It wasn't my business. Like, right. Whatever.
Was he dating Gabe's sister around the time that, like, you heard those, like, whisper rumors? Or was that what that was in relationship to, or?
I don't think... he only dated Gabe's sister for, like, 6 months, so I don't think so.
Okay. Okay, got you. So, like, just because I'm confused by...
Just to not gloss over it, I just want to, like, point out that KP literally just admitted to basically believing rape allegations because of a whisper, okay? Because of rumors that were going around. Okay, buddy? Like, that is so fucking stupid. Fuck me, dude.
I, like, not to get into specifics, but, like, when you said, like, whispers about that, like, I'm just trying to get into, like, a specific...
No, I get you.
Was the rumor thing that you're talking about, like, a cheating thing?
No, it was... So, like, this is, again, so I remember the partner and Saber kind of discussing it at a con, and this is kind of what I overheard specifically. So it was them confronting Saber because the rape victim felt like it was a rape, and the partner was obviously mad about that. And I'm sure Saber played it off, you know.
Oh, so he was confronted. That's what this is. Oh, okay. So, okay, that would make sense because from the, what was it? Who was that? Jessica Girl or whatever the hell, and Amy, that was also on Twitter or Blue Sky or something, and they said that, like, this person told them about this back in 2013 or something. Like, they opened up in 2013, I believe. Mm-hmm. Okay, so then at the con, which would have been 2014, I'm assuming is when this was...
It was one BabsCon one time. So, I think it was my first BabsCon, so that sounds about right. Mm-hmm.
Was BabsCon at 2014 or was that the year after that?
I think it was that. It was 2015 then. So yeah, it was after we had our friendship, whatever you want to call it.
Okay, so it would have been 2 years after they started telling close people about it. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so just timeline thing. Saber had 2 incidences in 2012 that he thought were consensual, but apparently weren't. Victims started opening up to people in their life around 2013, and then in 2015, there was that whole confrontation you overheard. But you specifically only really knew Saber around 2014 for AC Best Race whole video and that thing.
AC Best Race. No, yeah. So like we were introduced because we realized we lived together, so we lived close enough to drive. So so I guess I don't remember the specifics, but that's how the trailer for Generation 3 was decided because we could both shoot it together. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but again, like my thing wasn't really like, it wasn't anything like rape. I just thought he was like kind of playing me along a little bit. Right. But it, so it's like, I just kind of chalked it up to like, maybe he's just, I don't know, actually. I don't know. I guess like weirdo, like why is he only, like, it was naive of me, I guess, to think that maybe like we could just be friends. But to be fair, I also have a lot of guy friends as well. Sure. But yeah, like that's, yeah.
Did he like ever give him into like, I guess this is a weird question because you keep saying that like the way that he like went about asking, I guess I can check back in the chat.
Right.
What you said about that. I'm trying to look back at where it is. I like have it shrink down.
No, I got you. That's why
during that time, yeah, it's so much easier for me to remember shit. I mean, I have an okay memory. It's just not fantastic. So it says to clarify during this time, he would ask questions like, "We are just friends," right? Like that seems so weird to like kind of randomly bring up. Was that just kind of his flirtation style or something, where he would just kind of drop in, "Yeah." Like, you know what I mean? Like that reads to me like somebody who doesn't know how to flirt or something.
Yeah, I think what happened. And my parents have met Saber Spark, which is great. So, like, I've been able to describe this as, like, remember Steven, that guy that came over the house one time? No, I mean, this is kind of a side thing, but, like, we were having, like, chicken that night. I don't really like my dad's chicken. And he was like, I'm just going to take the littlest piece ever, because he was trying to be, I guess, overly polite. And my dad is like, what the fuck is he doing? Like, just take chicken. Right. So, yeah, kind of weird. But, yeah, that's how it would, he'd phrase it. So he asked me that, like, 2 or 3 times via Skype. And I didn't think.
Did they talk about like anything like I said, I haven't pre-watched this call, right? I kind of wish there was timestamps of like discussions. Because like realistically, I don't really care about like Saberspark having bad riz or anything like that. Come down. Yikes. I don't know, dude. Like this, give it a little bit longer, but like there's nothing like too crazy in here.
Think anything of it. I thought like, okay, that's a fair question. Like, let's put some boundaries in. But I remember like when we went out, like he'd really offer to buy like whatever it was or whatever. So I guess again, I was stupid about that too. But what are you gonna do?
I mean, that could also just be like a chivalry thing where it's just like men's gotta be chivalrous.
That's what I assumed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I assumed. Or he was just trying to be like establish a good business relationship too. By like, and he knew I was in college, I didn't have any money, kind of thing too. So there could have been multiple things. But like, what I thought was setting boundaries from the beginning was actually him just trying to kind of poke at me to see if I was willing to change my mind.
Gotcha. Okay. So when that whole thing with the Chris thing happened, just to clarify, was he like super good friends with Chris or anything, or was he just kind of like going off on you for something else? Cause
I mean, I don't know what the relationship is like now, but I do remember because Saber did like Chris interviewed Saber at some point, and Chris not used, but he got contact with Saber through me, and I remember Saber complaining about him at the time. Maybe his opinion has changed.
Wait, Saber complained about Chris?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I just find that so weird that he would be then so defensive with the whole Twitter thing that you showed me.
I think that was more of a reputational thing, and he was like, "Oh, well, you never brought me this directly, so I'm being blindsided by it. How could you?" When I knew that wasn't true.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, yeah, because from the way that it looks like in the actual like Twitter thing, like did someone like tag Saberspark or something, and then that's how we got involved?
I purposely didn't tag Saber because Saber was like a footnote in that email anyway. And so the context around that was just to be clear. So because of my personal experiences, I did not feel comfortable going to Saber directly to talk about Chris. So I am, or was maybe at this point, but I was a couple of people that work on his staff will remain anonymous. And I was told that Chris and Saber had a confrontation about it, but this was after the call. So I think Chris reassured him that it was handled or, it was taken care of. But Saber never contacted me directly to confirm that, which I thought was kind of weird.
Well, yeah, especially if he had like a crush on you at some point. Like I know at that point. Wait, so
Did he
it doesn't
actually
say. I
have
thought
a
it had the date on
crush,
it.
though, dude?
When this
Like,
Twitter exchange
what made
happened,
you
what
think
year
that,
was
bro?
that? Was that like? Oh, it says 20.
The one where he's calling me a liar and stuff.
Yeah, what year was that in 2024?
That was November last year.
Okay. Yeah, if he had like a crush on you in the, I find it interesting that he would like go off on you like this. If what you're saying is that he had a confrontation with Chris about it, where I'm assuming he
they had some kind of conversation about it, and
okay.
Chris assured him that whatever he says.
Right. Was Chris in the same circles as like when you and Saber were friends and the 2015 thing happened with Chris? Was Saber like in the same circles as you guys?
Chris was working for me, and then he was doing his own thing. I don't know if he still uses it, but he has his own channel where he reviews DVDs and shit. So I think he was like doing a vlog for that BabsCon at the time. I don't think he was working for me anymore, but we were like on friendly terms. But Chris was kind of like not on the same level, I guess, because I think we were community guests, and Chris was just kind of like a fan getting responses from people. Not that it matters what the titles were, just kind of like in contribution to the show and then or the convention, and then so Chris was not in the same social circle that than Steven was, to my knowledge.
Okay, so then how did Saber Spark and Chris eventually just like is he part of like his like staff or something? Like is he an editor from whatever?
Yeah, I think he's an editor to my knowledge.
Okay, gotcha. All right, that's
I don't
what
know
I was wondering.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know how they got in contact again once Saber started making being more productive as far as making content. He switched from Brony guy to cartoon guy, but I imagine Saber put out hey, I need editors, I'll pay you, and he raised his hand.
Was there anybody else that Saber had on his editing staff other than Chris that like he had issues with?
Well, I wouldn't say he had issues with Chris. I think there was an issue with Chris, but it didn't seem like he particularly cared. Not to my knowledge, no. But I don't even know everyone on his staff. Like, I just know a couple people. So
right, because like this is unrelated. I was just curious because like I don't know if you know this, but Saber Spark has a Kiwi Farms. Not that matters because most of what they do over there is just kind of bitch that he's a liberal that likes Bluey, and it's like I don't fucking care. But they were talking about Cosmodor at some point over there. Were they like friends because they were in the same circles as like Cartoon Bros or what?
Yeah, they were. But
I don't watch and have never watched Saber's content because, I think I said in the email, "quote unquote," you triggered the shit out of me. So a lot of to be blunt, you feel like you're friends with someone, but then they only want to get in your pants. It will kind of make you mad at them.
Right, sure.
But you're the first one that's brought that up, and I was expecting that to be brought up sooner, but I guess that just shows you how bad the fucking video was. But yeah, I don't know the details. I just know what the public knew. He was an editor as well, I think, for Steven. He got fired because of creepy things. So that's why when my original assumption dealing with all this is that Chris would be fired immediately because he would be a PR problem. And so DA Games had to check if Chris was still.
You did not just compare Chris to a fucking Cosmodor. Cosmodor is unironically like a pedophile, dude. Okay? And still tries to defend himself to this day and is kept going back and forth and has had flip-floppy responses. There is no way that we just put fucking Chris, the person who made a really fucking weird, disgusting joke in an isolated situation that you weren't even there for, on the same level as a person who tried to groom a minor and was thinking it was okay because they were friends with people that had that told him even 9-year age gaps were okay. Dude, what the fuck? What the fuck, dude? Lol? Whatever.
Employed by Saber, and Saber said yes, and that was the context for that cease and desist. Is they checked to see, because I was like, oh, he Saber fired him, and then DA Games is like, no, actually not, and I was just like, oh, that's disappointing. But.
Okay, I got you. So when it comes to Saber and DA Games, I guess I don't really understand because DA Games for me has always just been oh, that's a YouTube channel that's ran by a couple people. Are they some sort of LLC that's works in tangent with Saber or something? Is Saber under any sort of contract with them? Or are they just in the same like work circles or something.
Well, the connecting factor is Chris. So originally the video was about Chris, and then Saber would have a footnote saying, "Oh, we told Saber, he got fired. Cool. That was supposed to be it, because that's what I assumed would happen with Saber." But I don't think they have a working relationship at all. I know DA Games has an LLC, and I think they have 4 members of the channel. I think that was covered a little bit in the video,
right?
But I don't think they work with each other tangentially. But the difference is that I don't think Chris has a presence on Saber Sparks whatever stuff. But he has a presence in the DA game stuff. He's on camera. They'll do like let's plays where he's on camera, based on the footage we had to get. So
okay, so before you decided to have like the feature of this victim's testimony, right? Like, because you got this information like later in production, right? Like I think we discussed March or something. Is that from the last call?
Yeah, that sounds about right. I think I started talking for like February or early March. Yeah, but I can yeah.
Gotcha. So before you had this person's testimony, why am I getting reverb? That was weird. Before you got this person's testimony, your entire video was originally just supposed to be about DA games, and was Saber supposed to be more like a little side piece to that? Because like without the victim's testimony, the majority of what you have in front of you to work with that ties Saber into all of this is just that he was like an asshole on Twitter. Like, not to seem rude in that sort of assumption, but
I gotcha. So, well, yeah, let me be clear. So, the stuff with DA Games, I guess, just to be clear, was things like sharing lolicon in places they had access, that children had access to. Like, I think the testimony in the video about Chris telling a bestiality story to a minor, or a joke, or, like, flirting with her, I think, or something like that. And then the grooming that was in the DA Games space that they refused to do anything about, from my knowledge.
Okay, so your original video was mostly just about DA game. So this is how I'm seeing it, right? Because I made a video with the Black Griffin stuff, and my whole thing with it, even including Saberspark, was just like to showcase, well, he defended him for one, but also it was more so like the main focus should be DA games, but because people asked Saberspark, he replied, and that was more to show it up. Not to say he's as bad as Black Griffin, but to say that that's a little hypocritical. When you went into the DA games thing and saw that Saberspark was tangentially kind of involved through defending Chris, was that supposed to be like before you learned the victim's testimony? Was like, oh, this is an example of Saberspark defending creepy behavior, and that's hypocritical kind of thing.
Yeah, on top of the he, like, from the knowledge that I know, he talks openly about how he doesn't defend lolicon and thinks it's disgusting. Chris was sharing lolicon on top of the sexual harassment story, which Saber never asked me about for whatever reason.
But he confronted Chris about it, but he never got your statement on it?
He just took Chris at his word for it, that it was handled in Chris.
Okay. You guys don't like each other, clearly. You guys did not communicate
the indication
with each
that this
other.
video, before the accusations, obviously, was supposed to be more so like a showcase of more hypocrisy on Saberspark's end.
Yeah, and then the issue of the Twitter thread where he was basically morality shaming me, but he didn't know. Like, I think that the whole reason Saber even knew about Chris's the sexual harassment stuff was because I told his staff, and he did not make the connection that this, like, I was the one who told the staff. This was just something that was going around because we did release a safety report about Chris, didn't like. I think it's in the Twitter thread. I said several times, like, we can DM about this. Like, let's not. Let's not do it this way, and then he kind of refused. So
gotcha. Okay, I see. Okay, so right. So my assumption in that is correct, is that this was supposed to be more of a showcase of him being a hypocrite again, kind of.
Yeah, and using his platform to gaslight.
Gotcha. So when you did like, am I making whatever?
Oh, I should add too. That was originally the tone for the piss on the moon bit. So I didn't think Saber was. Like, he wasn't guilty of, like, anything too bad at the time when we conceived that. It was just kind of him not taking his responsibilities of being Chris's boss seriously. On top of the Twitter stuff. I still would
argue it's probably not necessary to include.
So I have to ask this, right? Because, like, obviously you're very interconnected.
Because regardless, right, if the video is meant to call out DA games, even if, like, Saber had, like, a crash out on Twitter, that seems like really random to include if you're having an expose on DA games. Right, like, that's just, it's weird. It's bizarre to even do so. Like you said, the only way that they were kind of connected was through Chris. They don't, like, have any other relation to that, like, other than that. It's just, it's whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think, like, Saber really need to be in the video even at that point. It's just unnecessary.
All of this in terms of, like, you used to know these people, right? You used to at least consider them friends. Did you ever think that should have at least deterred you from at least trying to make this video just because of the personal connection to it, because it might, you understand that could kind of make you seem a little biased towards what you're talking about, because it's like, well, I have a personal wrong against these people, and now I'm getting all of these stories. Like, you can showcase obviously like him being an asshole to you on Twitter and whatever the hell, like that's a thing that's like people can view and see, but from your own like personal experiences, did you not think that maybe it's like I might be coming across as a bit biased and that might deter like the direction of the video?
Yeah, like no, not really at all. I thought that this would just be another, like notch in the Saber being creepy to women bit, and I should have just explained what happened instead of just assuming that email would tell all. But I think from what you saw in the 2023 tweet, I didn't really want to go public, I guess, quote unquote, with my experiences with Saber, because they weren't criminal. He's just kind of like, an asshole. And that's not really, that's not really, worth me to like talking about, I felt like. So
sure. Okay, so back to, just because I want to, I'm a little curious about this, because we kind of went into detail about like the whispers you heard before this victim came to you. Was there any particular reason why? Because I think it would have helped. Maybe I'm wrong, right? Because maybe that makes you look. It could be seen as one of two ways. Like maybe this verifies the victim's story more, or maybe it makes you look more biased. I don't know. Was there any particular reason why in your video you never mentioned that you heard whispers of this back in 2015 or anything? Because that wasn't something that you said in your video.
Again, the victim was added late into the game, so we just figured like that was the intention with like, and then it got worse. As far as, so yeah, I should have done a lot more explaining, because I just like part of the problem with the many problems with the videos, it just inferred people knew information that they did not know. So that's a good point. I didn't think to include that, but
yeah, but at the same time, like as much as I think that could have been a good like part of your whole thing is like, I believe this victim because I heard whispers of this even back then, right? And you can be like,
more, but
yeah, of course. And you're like, I've heard whispers of this back then, so I believe this person because now it's like, oh, those whispers I heard back then are now getting even more context now that I've actually spoken to this person and met them. But at the same time, given that you heard whispers of this back then, right? It could, I guess, for an audience be like, either you didn't do anything about the whispering back then, or I guess it's more of an indication that you were so interconnected into this, and this was so interpersonally that maybe you should have let this be picked up by a third party that wouldn't have had that bias or something like that.
No, I get what you mean. Again, another part of the video's problem is that I was afraid it was going to get leaked when people were not ready, so I only gave copies to people I trust. But also, the people I trust were pretty aware of the situation before making the video. So therefore, I guess I could see that.
It's like a strategy thing I think I'm thinking of in my head. Like, I'm thinking of all possibilities here, but it could just be overthinking it at the same time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. To clarify too, I can take ownership of this. So I knew that they slept together based on multiple people telling me it, but I wasn't like the confrontation was my only remembering of it being a problem. So I was the one. This is information that I've heard, but I was the one who told the victim that he lost his virginity to her, because I remember hearing that from another party who was talking about it, who don't like the victim, I should say. So they are pretty mad at me right now. But
who is this person that told you all this?
I haven't read it yet, but they just released a public open letter because to get back to some of the chronological stuff of the story. So when I emailed Steven the first time, I sent a very neutral email that said, hey, you asked for a direct email, here's the direct email. And I waited like a week and he didn't get back to me, which kind of pissed me off, because like I was just like, well, I'm doing exactly what you wanted me to.
Right.
And then I got more firm and talked about other problems I knew on the staff, but I don't have, like, the only evidence I have is staff members telling me things. So that's what was censored in the video, because I didn't think that was fair if we didn't have concrete proof of stuff. And then his response kind of, I think that was a mistake, because he had kind of a angle to respond to, saying like, oh, well, that's not true and that's not true, so you're just like talking about things that are not true, and I don't have time for this.
Right.
So in the second email, I gave screenshots of the people I talked to and screenshots of them confirming that Steven had the information in front of him. So Steven, I'm guessing, panicked because he realized he could be caught in a lie, because the Twitter thread was public. But he took the thread down, he deleted it. I don't know in relation to email, or maybe it's not the best look. I think it was a week after it that I realized it was. But we got immediately. Yeah, I guess we're not friends anymore. So whatever. Do you remember from your video, Saber's editor's wife,
Casey Fish?
Mm-hmm.
I do recall them defending Black Griffin.
So that was one of the people Steven, assumingly, because we were, I guess, yeah, she unfollowed me. I don't think we're friends anymore, but whatever. I kind of knew that going in that I was going to lose her as a friend, but ethically, I think it's fucked up that, you know, I can go into that in a second, but I think Saber asked Casey to kind of calm me down from a PR standpoint, and Casey, I don't think releasing those screenshots are fair, but Casey told me that she tried to kind of use like, oh, you know, you can make a video about Chris, but I don't even know why Saber needs to be mentioned, because if there's any consequences, then my husband can lose his job. And I'm just like, look, lady, like, I get it. And she also inferred things like, oh, you're just like what people are referring now, that like, oh, you did this for your attention, you're throwing a tantrum on YouTube to an audience, like that's not what adults do. And I'm just like, listen here, I knew I wasn't going to win the argument with her, so I just ended it on a neutral note. But I think that's something that Saber did to kind of hedge his bets regarding me, is sent Casey to talk to me, because, you know, I did try to ask her what Saber told her directly, and she kept on dodging that question. So
like in regards to what?
So I proved that I had the screenshots. He knew I was making a video about Chris, but to his knowledge before then, he wasn't going to be mentioned in the video. The emails can confirm that that wasn't the case, and he freaked out, and I think he asked Casey to intervene. Not sure, but pretty sure. And then Casey would not tell me what he said, but I'm sure Steven villainized me and said, oh, she's just a bitch, she's gonna do this for clout, and, you know, she's gonna ruin my reputation, and, you know, blah, 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 whatever. So that's what I assume happened, because her tone was very like, you know, this is an immature thing to do. And I'm just like my gecko, because I had a conversation with one of the people that helped me write the script for a long time about the ethics of, you know, should we bring Saber in for something, but then we kind of realized, you know, Chris is his employee, he's responsible for the gaslighting, you know, like he doesn't get a pass because he's my friend's husband's boss. Like that doesn't make any sense to me.
Right. And by the time that you're having this conversation, this back and forth, like you weren't discussing just the whole rape thing with them, you were talking specifically.
I don't think I was aware of the rape thing before that.
Okay. So most of your confrontations through email with Casey Fish and Saber were just about the Chris stuff. Did you ever like talk to Saber about that, by the way? Like before your video came out, did you ever like went to him and like, hey, do you ever like something to say about this or whatever?
Well, yeah, I can answer both your questions. So I did talk to Casey via Discord, not email, but I did. So I emailed. Yeah, so this out of response to the second email where he said, hey, I got screenshots, here you go, like what I said on Twitter. What was the second question? Sorry.
Well, I was asking if you ever actually, like before your video, when you were like putting that together and you got the news about the rape thing, did you ever talk to either of these two, Casey or Saber, about this allegation before?
Probably not.
Yes, without going to Casey, without going into too much detail, but for the not Saber directly, because I assumed by the Twitter interaction he was afraid to talk to me because he was afraid I was going to secretly record him, which is like, you know, fair, but or do something with the communications or something like that, which, like, you know, I don't understand. Like, if he kind of knew that going in, I don't know why he's taking like my first email more seriously, but you know, whatever.
But in terms of like talking about like the allegations that came to you from the victim, did you ever?
Oh no, I never confronted Saber about the rape allegations. They are very afraid of Saber, so they are very afraid that he's gonna, like, he obviously knows who it is, but you know, he's gonna stick his fan base on them, and they're gonna get harassed.
Sure, I got you. But did you ever go to Casey about it at any point?
Casey was the party that did not like the victim, so I didn't think there was.
That's awesome.
Okay, got you. I did want to ask you, in terms of like what you told me, right? About the allegations against Saberspark, because you said that you wanted to. Let me go back and remember what you said. It was supposed to go up right before the video to blindside him. Could you elaborate what you meant by that?
Yeah. So the idea was, like, if the statement was just on Twitter, he would have more control over public knowledge of it. But if it was on Twitter and in the video, then I was hoping that we would get to a wider range of the public before he had time to respond. So they were supposed to kind of interconnect in that way that, you know, obviously did not happen. Well, maybe it happened around about. Yeah, that was at the same time.
Okay, but you do see that, like, from a strategy perspective, that trying to blindside a person with allegations this serious was probably a little vindictive, I guess is the best way to put that.
It's childish.
Yeah, I can see that. I guess at that point
it's childish.
Like, I knew, like, Saber was not interested in talking to me about the Chris stuff. You know, I was very clear in my last email that I didn't want him to contact me because he didn't. So it didn't seem like that avenue open. And even so, not that like, I get what you're saying, not that it's okay or that, but.
Sorry, you're cutting out a lot.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Let me close the YouTube. Maybe that will help. Okay, is that any better?
Yeah, I don't know if it's probably on my end too, because God knows that every time I enter into my living vicinity, it's a fucking Bermuda Triangle, and I never have good connection ever. But you know,
right?
Yikes.
But yeah, you do understand that like the way you worded that to me is a little bit of a red flag, right? Because like if you're going to like post serious allegations about somebody, first of all, you have to like present them as like giving them a chance to respond to them on a legal precedent for one, and for two, like if there's like. Not that I'm saying that I don't believe anybody in the story. It's usually on the safer end to try to believe it until further reason to not believe it, right? But you do understand if there's any chance in hell that this isn't true, that then you using these to blindside somebody off of the present that you think they're telling the truth, but they're not real, could get you into some really big trouble, right?
Yeah, no, I understand that. I think it was also a conversation that she's afraid of Saber, so I think that was a consideration. But yeah. They're very afraid of Saber, so...
I mean, I understand that, but, like...
They're afraid.
Yeah, from the perspective of this person violated them, of course they'd be afraid, but it could be just the possibility they're afraid that, like, maybe their story won't add up. You know what I mean? Like, it's
right.
a thing of, like...
Again, that's something I probably should have done. You're right.
But, I mean, not that I... Like I said, it's usually on the safer end to, like, at least believe it. Because if you don't believe it, you're like, now you're lying, you're wrong, and you turn out to be incorrect, then you just look like an asshole.
Caution.
Right.
But at the same time, it's one of those things where if this person's, like, lying to you about this, it could set you up into some real deep shit.
Yeah, I get that, but I still believe the victim, so
I get you.
Yeah, I'm very sure it happened. I'm not 100% sure, but based on,
100%.
Well, as in I don't have there's not evidence of it,
right.
Kind of thing.
Bro.
But from everything I've been told, his behavior matches, stuff I've been telling you, it seems to make sense to me.
Okay, so you just believe it on like a personal experience level, sort of thing.
The fact that this was something that was being talked about a while ago, on top of the experiences matching, yeah, I guess those were the two things, because I didn't really, at least from what I remember, I don't think I really talked to the victim much until they wanted to tell me the story, and I helped her. To be clear about this, because this will be a big thing. I did give her tips on her testimony. I did not write it. I just provided some feedback,
no, you did.
Very little feedback.
No, you did. You tailored it.
And formatting.
You're lying now.
So it wasn't like one of those things where you wrote it for her or anything.
No, I don't I may be it seems like I may be stupid based on everything that's happening, but I'm not. That's one stupid thing I didn't do.
Right, like you're not outwardly malicious. You're just kind of.
No, you made the alleged victim, Emmy, talk about it being a power dynamic, that when she wasn't even considering it. You 100% did tailor it, but don't. That's insufferable that they're still trying to lie about that. That is so stupid. Fuck me, man. Oh, what am I doing? Hold on, I gotta play the video. It was just that insufferable, haha.
I feel like because you're so interconnected into all of this that, and forgive me, I don't want to make any assumptions of your character, but this is just what it comes across to me, that because of how interconnected you are with Saber, and then getting this information from the victim, it kind of was more of like did it feel validating for you to know that this person who you already didn't have good feelings about was now suddenly slapped with something that is objectively you can be okay, this is a good reason for me not to fucking like this guy. You know what I mean?
I guess. I mean, it was the experience of talking to the victim the first time was more of someone else understands what we've gone through because we both had those kind of experiences with him. But it was also really emotionally draining. I had no idea it was going to get this bad as far as like I said before all this. The most I thought is Saber just kind of wasn't thinking about how his actions or lack of actions had any long-term consequences. So that's not a crime. That's just kind of not putting things in priority correctly. So.
Right, yeah, and we already mentioned, before you even talked to this victim, the most, when you were going through this video and talking about DA games specifically, the most you had at that moment really was just, Saber Spark's just kind of an asshole.
Right, and actually, how I even victim was,
You're breaking out one more time, you didn't say anything important, you were just talking.
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay, you should.
That's this whole call.
Okay, what I was saying is, how I got in contact with the victim originally is that, Brony Fandot was in my server because we condensed them recently, but we had a support section for Gabe fans, so Gabe fans could have places to kind of process things.
Right.
I wasn't really too close with Gabe, but I get why people were really upset, obviously. And I ended up talking in the video or about the video in a voice chat concerning the Gabe stuff, and Brony Fandot was there, and he thought it was interesting because I assume at that point he was aware of the testimony. So he told Amy, the person on Twitter, that I was doing this, and then Amy helped me get in touch with the victim.
Gotcha. Okay, so you got in touch with the victim through Amy, not really through Pony Fandom or Brony Fandom?
I was made aware of it through Pony Fandom, but yeah.
But you went to Amy to get in contact.
And Amy went to me.
Oh, okay.
Because I guess Brony Fandom probably told her I was working on this, and it's like it just kind of seemed like it would be something to include in the video, you know, without like obviously tonal hindsights are a thing, but yeah. So it was already like, oh, she's doing it anyway. We might as well connect them. So this is another thing that can be shared in this video, kind of thing.
Right. I guess what I'm confused by is if your main focus for that video was supposed to be on DA games, and Saber Spark was only just a small part of it. Was when you were telling these people about this video you were working on, was Saber Spark something that you briefly mentioned, and that's what got them to be like, oh, by the way, or is it more just like this is just about DA games?
At that point, yeah, at that point. So this was like shortly before I talked to the victim. It was Saber had done the things where the Twitter thread and you know. I think the emails at this point, yeah. So the reason, so part of the reason this video took so long is because it was originally just going to be about Chris and DA Games until Saber kind of made the situation more complicated. And then it got more complicated with the victim.
Mm-hmm. So,
and just for the record, go ahead.
Oh, you can just finish up your thought there because I think I was going to redirect, but
okay. Just for the record, the first thing we did is try to get the victim to go to the police, but we looked into it. They called their local station, and what we learned is since Saber is the one being not convicted, but like accused of this thing, he could call the police station, pay a fee, and have access to the report, and the report would have the victim's home address. So they were afraid that Saber would dox them because of that.
Okay, I've never heard of that before. I didn't know that was a thing. So before, like, when you were speaking to the victim about this, right? Like, when this initially happened back in 2012, did they ever make a police report then, or was this when you first talked to them the first time they tried to make a police report?
I'm not aware that they tried to make a police report at the time it happened.
Did you ever ask, or?
I didn't think to ask. I just thought, like, this is something we need to cover our bases on because we know as soon as we release this, people are going to like, oh, go to the police. And then we can say, well, you know, we tried, but that wasn't a route that the victim wanted to take. So, but my also read on their personality is they're a little bit, you know, kind of, we'll just kind of, don't want to cause any trouble kind of vibes. Gotcha. So I would guess is that they didn't want to do that because they didn't want to rock the boat. And at least from the bit about the first testimony, it looks like they didn't have a lot of friends at that con. So, you know, they were afraid something might happen, which, you know,
I mean, I get
fair.
that. Yeah, I get that. Yeah. Like I said, I already went on a whole rant, at least with my Black Griffin stuff, about how, like, why people won't come forward. I mean, it's just an objective uphill battle no matter what, especially when it comes to stuff like this. But
right.
So when just because I'm curious, because I didn't make the Black Griffin video because you were looking into it or anything. I just made it because I thought the story was kind of fucking wild. But I know that there was whispers of it. Like, Finn mentioned it to me, like, back when I was working on my Star Giant video. But back then, the whole Mega Doc that came out by Fandom didn't exist at that point. So, like, how long would you say that you were, like, collecting or, like, talking about the whole Black Griffin thing?
Good. This is true.
This was after Destiny, the first victim, spoke out, and a little bit before the second victim that had the log spoke out. So that was something that Courtney had to add to her video. Like,
you see, I don't know. Like this, I'm gonna be real. I kind of already knew that it was gonna be like this to an extent, but it's like that's why I don't know. I just decided to just watch this just to chill. But it's like overall, it's kind of just nothing really new, besides some like crazy moments, but. I don't know. I'm getting similar vibes to like the Brony Fandom shit. I think I'm probably gonna just end it there because it's like end that call there because I don't know. There's really nothing of worth I'm seeing. I mean, unless like any of you know like any timestamps that seem important. Like I don't know. To me, it just seems like I kind of already figured it was probably gonna be like the same stuff mainly. I was just like bored or whatnot. But yikes. It is what it is. I don't know. KP, I still stand by it. They're malicious, they're bad faith, and they, I think, in my opinion, kind of lied a little bit in the call still. They 100% tailored their response. I mean, they highlighted segments, made them think it was like it had to be a power dynamic thing when it's just not. I mean, it's insane. They like lied about it to like Beckett as well, being like, oh, I was only fixing grammatical mistakes. It's like, no, you weren't. I don't know. It's very clear that they've had like a vendetta for like years. And, like another thing I would like bring up too, it's like for you to like trust an allegation off of like rumors you've heard, it's like and like I don't really also trust your memory of experience, right? Because, like, if you can't even remember things like how you just mentioned, like, from a couple years ago, how am I supposed to expect you to remember things from 13 years ago? Like, if that's what game we're gonna play. I don't think... I don't know, man. This is so dumb, bro. This is so dumb. I hope that she doesn't have to lead any situation ever again. She's, like, forever tainted that. I don't think she ever plans to. But, man, like, fuck me. It's very obvious, though. It was malicious. It was biased. They didn't like each other. I have no idea where the fuck it came from, where... dude, Saber was trying to get with me. Yikes. Like, I have no idea. There's not really much evidence for that. There is evidence for Emu, like, lying. I haven't watched, like, on stream, but I have, like, seen some of it on my own time. That's crazy, because she was genuinely obsessed with him. And it's, like, that's why I still stand by, like, the whole thing where it's, like, she wanted a long-term relationship and he wanted a one-night stand. That's essentially what it breaks down to. It's not rape. It's not sexual assault. It's regretting after, it's regretting having the sex. Because it's, like... I would be pissed too, right? If I had sex with someone, right? And I was looking for a long-term relationship with them. And it ended up just being like, meh, I don't really see you like that. I'll be like, okay, I feel a little violated. Like, what the fuck? I thought, if we were going to do that, it was supposed to be special or whatnot, right? But it's like, I don't know. It's not rape, though. I would not call that rape. Or, like, anything like that. It was just poor communication. But, yeah. It is what it is. You know what? I made this cool thing. Let's, yeah, I'm probably gonna actually end stream realistically, because they're still in this call, dog. Yikes. Fucked up, actually. Genuinely fucked up. I'm gonna redirect the stream, though. Is there literally anyone that's live? Opblock is still alive? Dude, I'm gonna get touched. Alright. Well, it's been nice talking to y'all. I'll stream again soon, very shortly. Alright. Trust me. I have some topics I definitely want to go over. This was just meant to be a chill getting back into the thing stream. But it was nice, catching up with y'all.